Welcome to D&D Night on Fantasy Grounds, the #1 most supported virtual tabletop interface out there. As you'll see, I've added a stream character which will be able to translate languages in the lower left-hand corner anytime anyone wants to see that, or who's supposed to, which would be the audience and me, and people who can read the language. All right, so you all have you've brought back the meat from the one moose that was um, assassinated, and
I was providing food for starving people.
I didn't say there was you weren't paid in meat for it. Just that's what happened from the moose's perspective. Anyway,
No, give it
It was
to
going
the
right for us.
quest giver, and she can make moose meat pie for us.
probably. Do you want to sit back out the same day, get a rest in?
Didn't we come across something pretty much immediately after we found that moose?
I don't remember.
Don't think so. Like a second set of tracks or something, maybe.
No, yeah, we
went
followed
through
it.
We followed tracks to some shiny thing or something.
Oh, okay, excellent. Well, then that helps me skip some stuff.
Yeah, so I don't think we brought the moose back.
Okay,
Or
even
did
better.
Well, you know,
I
it's
think we're still
cold
holding
enough
on to
out that it
Oh.
shouldn't be a problem staying fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it'll just continue being frozen, probably. There we go. There's my combat tracker. All right. Speaking of which, let me... When I kick out displays, if someone would remind me, if they look on the stream, anyone who's watching it, to put it up for people to see.
Try and keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
No promises. I'm watching the Seahawks be bad at football.
Yeah, that's not hard.
Be a me and not care. All right.
I was gonna say, go sports ball team of your choice. Yay.
Sports ball.
Is that the one with the pucks? I thought that was the one with
Maybe.
the puck.
Not the big thing you slide across the eyes.
Yeah.
It's not a puck, but man, when Seattle gets a puck team, I get to call myself a crackhead. So, you know.
Let's see.
Oh boy.
Okay,
Don't
so
worry.
Have they picked the name yet?
Yeah, the Seattle Kraken.
Okay.
Isn't Portland?
So we get to go to the crack house and be crackheads and watch the Kraken play hockey.
all right, let's see if there's an image for this, which would be nice.
That's actually a great team name.
I feel like maybe the marketing department. I mean, it's a great team name for sure, and it's very Seattle. But I really want to know if there was a conversation there. Like, they're gonna call themselves the Crackheads? How do we feel about that?
They're not playing this year, right? They're playing next year?
I think they start next season, not this season.
Frankly, I think it's kind of apropos.
All right, where's my maps?
Hey, what map are we on? Do we have a map open?
Working on it.
Oh, okay.
I think he's working. That's why I'm trying to fill some dead air. You know, provide some mild entertainment. Knowing as a DM, knowing the pains of trying to maintain an interesting conversation while you're trying to do 5 different things at the same time. Not very easy.
Oh, yes.
So some maps I found on that will supplement the adventure you can find on DM's Guild as well. So.
What was that? DM's Guild?
Yep.
.com.
Yep. They have legitimate stuff for D&D from Wizards of the Coast and independent authors, etc.
Is your stream translator working?
Oh
I
yeah,
think
that
those-
did not translate on the screen that's showing, Alex.
Okay.
Does
I think
stream
you
know
have to
all the
capitalize them.
languages?
Is it capitalized or not capitalized?
I
'Cause
think you have to
know
capitalize the first letter.
a lot of this stuff
Okay.
is case sensitive, so I wasn't sure if language is one of those.
All right. Well,
Well, that's gonna be annoying.
okay. Somebody try some stuff. Okay, that did. That's
Yep.
what it is. And of course, I didn't have it capitalized because a lot of things don't work if they're capitalized.
Yeah, that's a little silly, but understandable in some cases.
Case sensitivity.
Yep. The bane of all programmers.
Okay, that should
Hey,
do it.
well, if you still need some more time, we could introduce ourselves. I don't think we've done that yet.
No, go ahead. We'll start with Shadow and go across the top.
This is Shadow in the Trees, played by Patrick from DDOcast.
This is Sergeant Woozle Heffalump, played by Evilbeeker.
And I'm playing Suzza. This is Lynn from DDO Sunday.
And I'm playing Mika Lightfoot, and I'm Jeremiah McCoy from lots of places.
And ComicRelief here, playing Marten.
And I'm Josh playing Kraanan, and I played a bunch of other D&D night games.
And this is Viorica, played by Saphira.
All right. Let's see.
And we are the Moose Killers.
I
Such
didn't
a
kill a
into your
moose.
town.
I didn't kill a moose.
We're
Yeah.
actually going to start picking up team names now. What, not Moose Assassins? Come on. I mean, you know.
Moose murderers.
Who actually killed it?
I believe Shadow in the Trees actually killed it.
I don't remember. I know I attacked it.
I know
had
I
first
didn't.
I mean,
I had first
okay.
strike, but I think Shadow killed it.
I just know Viorica, Mika, and I were standing back with our hands over our mouths going, pretty much.
I saw the moose, I saw the look in his eye, and it's like, look out, he's going to kill us, you know, and
He's coming right for
us. Had to shoot an arrow at him, yep.
I guess the only one with a legitimate excuse would be Shadow, because he's a cat, and, you know. It
Feeding
moves!
starving
Must
people.
pounce.
It has
Feeding
a swishy
starving
tail.
people.
What do you mean legitimate?
Yes, his legitimate excuse is that he's a cat and therefore a sociopath.
No, it
I mean,
was
that's
prey.
consistent
It was
with most of my
prey.
experience with cats.
It was
I mean-
prey.
I don't know. It didn't run.
Yeah. Cats are evil.
All
I
right.
mean, cats understand you when you call their name. They just don't care.
Your mileage may vary.
Under languages, do I put Elven or Elvish?
Elvin. Yep.
Elven.
Really? I thought officially was Elvish, just like this Dwarvish.
No, it's Elvish.
It's Elvish.
Let's.
Tomato.
Well, you could, put it in
No,
there and test
the-
it. So
For the game, it's Elvish. You have to type Elvish for the game.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm not finding the map. So, as you come around, look, you've followed this other set of tracks. The tracks lead to a large circular indentation in a snowy hillside. Rising from the middle of this circle is a triangular gnomon of beautifully carved crystal that stands 20 feet tall. A 10-foot high berm hugging the circle's eastern edge has evergreens growing around and atop it, sheltering what looks like a sarcophagus buried under snow and enclosed by a half circle of pale blue crystal pillars. North of the berm is a delicately carved gazebo made of marble, and south of the berm is a row of outward-facing white marble statues atop granite pillars.
Alex, can I make a religion roll to see if this has any kind of religious significance?
Sure.
Yeah, I was going to ask something similar.
Just a second.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna shoot the gazebo. These things are evil.
Particularly, I was interested in finding out if it was related to Ariel.
Does anybody else have religion? I already rolled it, Alex.
Okay.
Sorry. I forgot to drop it in the tower.
Hey, I got a 4. Because I'm -1.
Never seen it before in my life.
Well,
Like a gazebo to me.
Viorica, these are elven burial locations. Like this is where they would gather here and there, but normally, a little less cold.
I explained that to the group.
So is there like a lich in that box over there? Elf lich?
I don't have the ability to detect undead. Does our cleric?
No, that's much higher level. Paladin, maybe. Alec, where we are, longitude and latitude speaking, is this normally more of a temperate area? Or is this still up in the Icewind?
Oh, it's definitely still up in the Icewind Dale. However, it's not nearly as bad come summer.
Okay.
I will walk over to the casket and lay my hand on it.
Okay, just a second. I have the map now. It was hiding. That's something else. Let's
Yay,
see.
map. I think, Gruubii, if you might want to turn up you a little bit and turn up everyone else, not you, a little more.
See what I can do. Okay, there's that. Maybe that'll do. Alright, so let's plop you guys down. Go ahead and put your, Mika, go ahead and put your Fey Ancestry back on. I had to remove you because it had the wrong U in there.
Oh, okay.
Up on my character sheet.
Yeah, on the combat tracker, the effect.
Oh,
Put the effect back on.
I didn't have the combat tracker open.
It's okay.
Do I just drag it over?
Yeah, or just click it. It probably is self-only.
I see that Viorica has Warcaster applied 4 times.
Well, conveniently, that can be fixed.
Thank
It's very
you.
warrior-y.
Yes. I just want to explode things.
Okay.
I stand away from her.
Did that do it?
that because you have gas?
I was gonna say, no, don't spice up the moose meat.
Nope, but just a second. Open up the Fey Ancestry. Click on effect. There you go.
Okay.
Important part there is it's on there and working, so if it comes up. Alright.
Not that it'll be important for any reason whatsoever.
Who knows?
I just want to
Okay.
give props to whoever did the line of sight on this map for doing all the little dinky pillars and the
Yeah,
gazebo.
right.
Yeah.
It does look pretty nice, actually.
Suzza has the same problem I did. She's got Fey ancestry on her twice. 3 times.
Super fit.
You could take it off yourself if you need to.
I don't know how to do that.
If you click on the skull or the head with the little dots over it,
Right next to the dragon head. It'll
Oh.
or whatever that is, yeah.
that way you can take off your own effects if you put them on.
Yep.
Thank you.
And if you actually put an effect on someone else, you could actually remove that effect on them too.
I didn't know that. Thank you.
Yep. We
Okay.
love Fantasy Grounds.
Alright, so feel free to act from here. Let's luck tokens just to prevent too much overrun.
Are we seeing anything like alive or unalive? Or are we just seeing the structures?
Just structures at the moment.
How tall is that first platform right there?
The
Stairs
gazebo?
going up to-
The
whatever the big thing in the middle is, yeah.
Oh, okay. No,
We got stairs there to the
that's the gazebo.
Oh yeah, small stairs, yeah. Yeah.
And it's the
then-
stairs are 10 feet. It's a 10 feet elevation.
I'm gonna move to the west.
Okay.
Are these
Remind me, whose shrine was that, or god, or related was this?
it's an elven god or goddess, but I don't think we knew.
More like elven burial is what she said before.
Mm-hmm.
I was concerned it might be Oriel, but
Is there just one set of stairs, or can we actually get onto the platform
There,
from that northern passage there?
yes, where that arrow is pointing, you can get up those stairs to the gazebo.
Did we just stumble upon this place, or was this something that we knew about?
You did not know about it. You did stumble upon it, but you were following moose tracks.
Live or dead moose tracks?
I don't think we found the moose yet.
Don't know yet.
No, I mean, are they the moose tracks from the? No, are they the moose tracks from the moose we killed? Or
No,
is this a different moose altogether?
different. Probably a different moose altogether.
Where did the moose tracks go in relation to this map? Like,
They've kind of disappeared here, but they led you to this area before fading out.
okay.
Are these pine trees?
Yes.
Okay.
Is there less snow here, or is it about the same as the surrounding area?
There is less snow here, yeah. In other words, it's not piled, 4 feet high or anything. It's just kind of frozen over and heavily dusted.
Is there wall or ledge to the west here? Looks like.
It is a mound, like it goes
Okay.
up significantly. Okay, let's see, where Mika is, and Suzza and Kraanan. And atop the eastern burn, granite sarcophagus rests in a half circle defined by 5 crystal pillars. Clear the snow off the. You haven't done that yet?
I'm going to.
But you're going to, yeah. Clearing the snow off the lid reveals the graving of a brazier. You also notice a carving near the top of each pillar. From north to south, these images depict a twig, a pine cone, a flame, a feather, and a humanoid hand.
Hmm.
There you go.
Does anyone speak pictographs? What does this mean?
So we're either gonna play match game or
Give me the list again.
No, that's truth or consequences.
North to south, so that would be twig, pine cone, flame, feather, and a humanoid hand.
Should be easy to collect all of those.
Do we have a human we could chop their hand off with?
You don't. It doesn't
That would
say yet.
that would be the druid.
It
That-
just needs to be humanoid.
And it doesn't necessarily have to be chopped off.
So, where Shadow and I are,
Okay.
this large circle here, it looks like we can walk almost like it's a ramp up to the large circle. Am I seeing that correctly?
Are you talking about? I'm trying to. Come here. Let me have this way.
Right there, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can just walk in there.
I'm assuming the burnt like the section that everyone else is going up, like that's raised, but the whatever this glyphy thing is not.
Correct.
It gets at ground level.
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay.
I will wander over to that tree up here.
Okay.
And druid craft off a twig, and
Sure.
see if there's a pine cone around. There usually is on a pine tree.
Yep.
Druid craft that off as well, so it's not actually hurting the tree to take it off.
Yep. Not much of a problem, given that pretty much all of the plants and everything would really like to get on with it.
Yeah. And take it over to the lid there. Arrange them in the order, I guess. For fire, I'm going to try and do sort of a contained version of the bonfire spell
Okay.
into the correct location. That's doable. You tell me.
Okay. Hold on a second. While you're doing that, let me tell Marten something here.
Sure.
Should we wake up the Lich? Is that a good idea?
No, it probably isn't.
We need some XP, get a level.
We have to kill it first, though.
That being the
Not
thing.
necessarily. Death is not always the answer to XP.
Oh,
It's
no.
true,
No,
it
yeah, we
isn't.
can defeat it. But, yeah.
Okay. Use move you guys. Okay, you can start the fire. Get Woozle up here.
Yeah, so... Why are you doing all this? Do you wanna... Seriously, open the sarcophagus?
It seemed appropriate.
Let's see.
And this is elven work.
If I could do this, that'd be nice.
Do we have a feather?
There we go.
Mm-hmm. I do.
Okay. Are you throwing those items into that bonfire?
I need to get a feather first.
Here, I'll just throw you an arrow.
Okay.
There's 3 feathers.
Take feathers off.
Okay.
And then put those in the bonfire. And the last one's a humanoid hand. Yes.
Yep.
I will.
I have a bad feeling about this, though. I have to say that ahead of time.
No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Sergeant Woozle says playing around with graves is not a wise move.
I will cast absorb elements on myself, and then stick my hand in the fire when I do this.
Okay. So do the absorb elements onto yourself.
Yep. How do I?
For once, I might agree with Woozle.
Do I know what? Well, I'm not up there. Never mind.
I guess I'll drag it on here.
Yep.
And I just want to look out over the
standard
over this thing and see what I see.
Do I need to change it to combat?
Yeah, let me edit that so it's fire.
Not that it'll do that much damage, hopefully, but still.
Okay, now it'll work.
Okay. Where do I drag it?
Hit the magnifying glass to open it up, and then click the 2 effects.
Okay.
There. And then we'll put your bonfire on you. I'll do it.
What could possibly go wrong?
Well, this will be fine. It's elves.
Yeah, elves never killed anyone in there.
Good idea at the time.
That's not right. 2. Actually, 1. No. Stop being additive. There we go. Burns a little bit for a 6-second period.
Okay.
Let's keep up with everyone else.
It's an inappropriate time for it. That's what she said.
The other items are consumed. That's it.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay. Nothing else happens? All right.
This looks like the phases of the moon.
See, I would concur.
Rising from the center of this circular depression is a tall triangular crystal nomenon, a device one typically finds in the middle of a sundial. It is thick near the base and narrows to a sharp point at the top. The snow around the nomenon has melted away, revealing a circle of symbols carved into the stone around it. The symbol depicts phases of the moon, suggesting that the circular depression is not a sundial but a moon dial. Something has punched a hole through the wall in the northwest edge of the depression, creating a dark opening that leads under the hill.
Are there tracks? Or can I not see that? I can move forward.
I'm going to go with no at the moment.
Well, now I want a moon dial in the garden. That's cool.
Okay. Now do I see tracks?
No, where it's melted away on the map, as you can kind of see, it's still melted away.
Okay.
So is that icy down there, or just melted slushy?
It is. There's snow around it, and then it's melted around in that circle-ish area around the symbols and such. See where the colors shift from white to gray.
But it's not ice.
Right.
It's just... Okay.
What time of day is it?
It's not quite evening yet, but it will be pretty soon. Like out. Oh, wait a minute. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
What time of day it is. It's dark.
Oh. Well, no. Well, because I was wondering if the moon was out or whatever.
What phase of the moon is it?
No moon.
Yeah.
No stars. Just black and the occasional aurora.
Oh, pretty. Are they out now?
As a matter of fact, you can tell it's when it should be daytime because there's some aurora, but there isn't right now. No, it's pitch.
Okay.
Could I jump down or slide down this wall and get into the middle?
Sure. It's a 10-foot drop.
Okay. Go just slide, hang, drop. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Micah, what made you burn those ingredients instead of like putting them at the base of each pillar or some other thing such as that?
There was the space for burning offerings. I was trying to be respectful.
Okay. I was just curious.
It's
Okay,
not
cool.
like they give us written instructions on what to do.
Sure. Is there
If
any
there-
writing on the sarcophagus?
Nope.
And it doesn't look freshly used or anything.
Does this look like a fresh break in the wall? I mean, I'm keeping my distance, but
Hard to say.
Well, is there fresh snow on it?
No, there's no snow on it.
I'm going to settle down next to the sarcophagus.
Okay.
Wow, what's breaking my
There.
line of sight over to the west?
The berm or something.
Okay, well, I guess
think
I'll have to move a
I
little
think it's
bit.
a
I
hill.
can't.
It's a hill, he said.
Because, the stupid line of sight thing doesn't actually show me kind of what's blocking it, so it's just black.
Yeah, it's all earth and snow.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Then I'll just head back up into here with them.
Actually, where you just walked through was a stone door.
Oh, okay.
Embedded in the
How do I
hillside
stop
south of the
moving?
circular indentation is a stone door with no visible handles or hinges.
Oh. So I'm definitely
Right.
going to examine it.
Yes, right
I'm
there.
going to look around for traps, maybe for a way to open a door, anything like that.
Okay.
Nothing exploded out of the sarcophagus.
Not yet.
All right, I'm gonna move then.
The night's still young.
Yeah, Micah's just settled down next to it, like leaning his back against the sarcophagus as he sits there and watches everybody else do what they're doing.
Let's see.
I'm not going in here on my own. I'm gonna turn back and
Hey, cut your back.
look
Then
at
you
Shadow.
quit.
Okay. All right.
Well, before you
I'm
go
gonna,
in,
just kind of give you a nice cheesy grin and a thumbs up.
I did find a door over here. If you want to, wait a second.
The door down on the south.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm assuming it's going to some sort of hill or something.
Yeah, it goes into the berm. It is smooth and like you couldn't fit a piece of polished paper through it.
Hey, Vi, does it look like that berm was burst into or burst out of?
Well, just looking at the map, it looks like it was. I gotta move myself for a second.
Into.
Here.
The rubble's on the inside.
Oh, okay. I can't tell if I'm. I couldn't tell if I was standing on rubble or not. Then into.
Woo, 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 woo. All right.
Alex, this platform is 10 feet up, right?
Yes.
All right. That's way too far down for a halfling to jump. So I'm going to walk all the way back over to here. And then
We could throw you if that would help.
circle around down here. However long it takes me to do that. Oop.
Maybe somebody could catch you.
Oh, thank you.
No one here would catch him.
I'm just gonna hop.
Sure. Okay, so do I find any? Can I see anything in the door at all? Any way to open it?
No.
Nothing. Well, luckily there's another way in.
Can I survival myself to figure out what phase of the moon is supposed to be in? Because I'm assuming we can't see it.
Sure. Let's see. All right. Psh. No idea. You lost track 2 months ago.
It clearly wasn't something that was interesting enough to keep track of.
Right.
So the moon is not in our eye like a big pizza pie.
Nope. The moon has not been seen in quite some time. Just like the sun. Two years.
Well, I'm assuming I haven't been here for 2 years, so I've probably seen the moon in less
Sure.
time than that.
I'm just saying that's how long it's been like this. Here. In the Dale.
It's a long flipping time. Holy crap.
When appropriate, I'm going to make a move however long it takes me over to there.
Okay. As you
So-
walk by, I might as well go through. You pass 6 elevated white marble statues arranged in a line depict slender robed figures facing northward. The engraving on their faces has been worn away by the wind, but pointed ears make the statues identifiable as elves.
I mumble some kind of halfling curse word about elves under my breath as I walk by.
Okay.
Stupid elves.
In Elvish? Dwarvish?
No,
Just regular.
Halfling?
just regular. I don't think there is a halfling language.
There is, actually.
Is there? Okay. Well, then I'll do it in halfling.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Kind of agree. But then I want to go over here and say, I can't get in that door, so I think we're going to have to go in this way.
So there's 8 pillars on the gazebo. There's 6 elf statues, and there's 5 pillars around the sarcophagus.
Whoa.
And a dialy thing and a partridge in a pear tree.
Yeah.
That's deep.
I'm just counting things.
Well, yeah, that was actually a good call.
I think there's 7 statues out here because there's one sitting by itself at the top of the raised platform. 2, 3. Did you
Oh,
say
yeah.
6 or 7?
I mentioned the 6 at the bottom, but there is a 7th one up where you mentioned.
What's different about the 7th one,
Nothing.
aside from it's up on the thing?
That's it.
Alright.
But that's one. What do we find 2 of?
I see there's one in here as well. That's 8.
I kind of call up the.
I'm going to step in.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I want to call up to Mika and say, "Hey, any idea what phase the moon would be in this time of year, or this date roughly?" Being a druid and being living up here, I would assume that he pretty much knows how to track the moon. He would at least have an idea of what the phase would be.
Actually, I guess that would be some nature. I don't know. Or I could roll for initiative. That also could happen.
And we all...
Did I not roll? What the heck?
Micah's lost in thought, so he's going last.
Archiva's
The
gonna
white
say,
moose.
cool.
He's looking sad and sitting next to the tomb and doesn't notice when his friends start dying, so it takes him a bit.
Oh,
It's the
oh.
white moose.
Second, there's the image for this moose.
If I remember rightly, like the white moose was they were trying to catch the white moose and it was like not catchable or something like that.
Yep.
Anybody have any carrots?
Do we remember why they were trying to catch it? Is it
Aw.
mean?
Oh yeah.
It's covered in blood.
It was attacking people, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's apparently had a bad day.
I have some moose hide we could show it.
Yeah.
Oh.
For the notes that I had, it said it was one smart moose. We were kind of thinking it might be a druid or a shaman. It says they think that they might have it cornered, and then it's not there, but there's a rudimentary trap left behind whenever they actually try to think they've got it cornered.
Good thing the wizard went off on her own to fight the moose.
Yeah, I know, right?
Speaking of which, in there are let's see. It's strewn with bones in there. There are the slim forms of some foxes, hares, goats, owls, wolf pulps, and young bears. Let's see. The white moose is in there.
Carnivorous.
Yeah.
Did you say wolf pulp?
Yep.
'Cause it's just not
Pup. Pup.
wolf pulp. Okay.
Not yet.
There's a wolf pup, like a baby, like a live one.
Yeah. Sleeping.
Aw.
Somebody's getting a pet. Just saying.
Nope. Even though it's not here.
Well, I don't have initiative, but I'm just gonna stop in my tracks and not move.
Okay.
So my turn.
Yep.
I'm gonna.
Who all knows that the white moose is actually there?
Viorica.
We'll know when the wizard starts screaming.
Well, it hasn't started screaming yet. That's the whole point. It's like, she stepped in. I know we all rolled for initiative, so I know, meta, we all know what's there. But in game, who actually knows that the moose is there?
I mean, can I take an action? Can I message somebody?
You can take a free action to alert people if you want to.
All right, with my message, how many people can I reach? Let's
One.
see.
You can just yell.
Okay,
Or you could be like, "Hello, white moose."
well,
I know we're used to.
I have gone face to face with real moose in the wild, and I'm just gonna stop, and I'm not gonna do anything. They're big and scary.
But I'm pretty sure message doesn't require you to do much to use it. I think you have to point.
Yes, I'm gonna.
No, you don't have to point because you could do someone you can't see.
I know we've gotten used to social distancing and stuff, but you don't actually have to send individual messages to people. You can just yell.
Right, but I don't want to make a sound.
Oh.
Like I'm saying, I don't want to make a sound. I don't want it to. I don't know if it's seen me yet. I don't want to startle it. So I'm just going to gently.
Kraanan is within visual range of him, so at least maybe flag him down with your hand or something. But
I'm just gonna point at Shadow, and I'm
Okay.
gonna say, just like kind of like gently point.
As a whisper?
Like I'm not gonna lift my hand or anything like that. I'm just gonna point, and I'm gonna say white moose in here.
Okay. Shadow,
Yes,
you get a message. You get a message. White moose in here. It's from Viorica.
Hold please.
eaten by a moose was not on my list of possible endings for characters, but okay.
So, I would like to draw an arrow, and in a very big motion, I'm gonna take an arrow out of my bow and make sure everybody sees me notch the bow, and I'm gonna ready in action.
Look at where you are, Patrick. You are behind that thing. So I can't see you, Marten can't see you, and Mika can't
Great.
see you.
Don't care. I'm gonna make that motion as big as I can, and I'm gonna draw my bow, and I'm gonna ready in action, to fire at a white moose if it charges or hostilely approaches Viorica.
Okay. In that case, pass your turn. Suzza. Or Suzza.
All right, I am currently looking at Suzza's intelligence and wisdom levels.
You don't remember things, but you're normal amount of aware of your surroundings.
Right, but at this point, I have no idea there's a moose there. Correct.
Right.
No, but you should have some idea that Shadow is doing something with his bow and arrow.
It would not be unreasonable for you to have seen him draw an arrow.
Okay.
Especially since I'm playing to the back of the house, as it were.
Yeah.
And instead of going in there, I will go over here so I can see if I can see what's going on.
You see a moose. It's giant, white, and covered with blood here and there.
Oh shit, it's a moose! Suzza says. I can see Viorica, right?
You saw her as you went past. So,
Okay.
you know where
Self
she is,
spell it.
but you can't see her right now.
So I just recently saw an unarmed moose murdered. Is our goal here to kill this white moose or talk to it? Did we discuss that?
We did not discuss that.
I'm just for protecting Viorica.
I will.
That's
I will. Remember, this is in fact a murderous moose. That was established before you all left.
So it's a murderer. Okay. Well, in that
That
case,
still doesn't mean, you might still want to talk to it to kind of find out why, but that's up to you.
yeah. Okay. I will say, "Oh shit, a moose! Halt, moose!" and then hold my action.
Okay. What are the circumstances that will trigger your action, and what action will that be? Hold on. You're we can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, that's my headphones.
Yeah.
I will hold action unless it starts charging murderously at Vi or anybody else, and then in which case I will Eldritch Blast, which is a
Okay.
cantrip.
You will Eldritch Blast on a enemy approach. That works. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Pass your turn. Marten.
Yes. So I heard that there's a moose over there. I suppose I ask, what color is it?
It's white and red.
White and red all over, yeah.
Got like a pinkish red.
Oh, it's little blood red.
All right, I'm going to move over here then. About there. Can I see it from here? Looks like I might be able to see part of it.
Yep.
Okay.
the downside of it being incredibly large.
Can Mika see me from here?
He can draw line of sight if he's looking. There's
Just
enough.
10 feet up, don't
Yeah,
forget.
there's enough.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be a problem. You're
Yeah.
far enough away that
Yeah, and he's up above, a little bit above the layer difference. So he's actually like 15 feet up, but there's
Yeah.
13. There's a drop, and then there's the bigger drop. But yeah,
So
he's
basically, I want to try to signal him. Is like, okay, there's the white moose in there, and I say, you wanted to talk to it, better get down here quick. And then I'll go ahead and pass my turn.
Meanwhile, Micah's sitting up there, just sort of looking off in the distance.
okay.
probably consulting his lunar
Suzza
calendar.
and Shadow in the trees. You may take your action.
I'm assuming this looks aggressive.
Yeah, if it was further away, it would be charging.
Okay. So I guess Shadow goes first.
Hoorah! 26.
Will it hit?
Should have attacked with whatever the feat is. I thought about it. Cool, 7 damage. I pissed it off for you, Viorica. I'm helping.
Thanks.
Suzza hits.
It rolled around on the 8 for a while, but then it rolled to 2.
Yep. Okay. Let's see.
Yo, Moose, over here.
First, it hits with its antlers.
Leave Vi alone.
Who manages to duck lower than them, and then it paws at her with hoof.
Ow.
Do you have any reactions you would like to take, or would they matter?
I didn't prepare any.
Okay.
Are we gonna need a new wizard?
Right. Oof.
Hopefully that's all the attacks it has right now.
Yep, just the 2. Luckily, you missed the antlers.
Yeah.
So at this point, pretty much everybody else heard Shadow and Suzza like, whoa, 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 and then
Yeah. Yeah, you heard the
Squealing
air
or
coming out of Viorica at a rapid rate as she
Yeah.
got pawed. All right. Sergeant Woozle Heffalump.
I'm going to do a double move
Okay.
to here. And can I see it?
Nope. Actually, you can see. Yeah, you can see its nose. Take that back.
All right, I do a. Oh, no, it's a full action. I'm done. There we go.
Kraanan.
Okay. Let's see. So 5. I was trying to get around here somewhere to its ass.
There's a statue there, so you're kind of, but
So could I move around behind it, like right here?
like right there.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
Get your bloody paws off of her, and I'm going
Damn.
to
Pause.
Yeah, he said he
Dirty
pawed
bird.
her
Yeah, that's the action. Reaching out with the.
with a paw. So I
Yeah.
said, get your bloody paws off of her, and I'm going to stab at him with my short sword.
Okay.
That would be a hit.
And he is within 5 feet
Sneak
of an
attack.
ally.
Yep.
And there you go. And then I will kick him in the ass because he's facing the other direction.
He was not targeted, so I'm going to apply that onto him. Also hit.
Got him. And unarmed strike is that. And I'm screaming, the moose is very angry.
It's on the loose.
The moose is on the loose and is angry.
You're why we can't have nice things.
Okay.
Alright.
I can cast a spell and then run, right?
Yes.
It gets an AOO on you.
If you,
It does?
yeah, unless your spell stops prevents it from getting attacks of opportunity, it would get an attack of opportunity if you left without disengaging.
Crap.
Disengage as your movement and not do as your action and not actually cast a spell.
Oh, I can do that?
Yes. Once you take the disengage
Okay.
action, the rest of your turn you can't be attack of opportunity.
Yeah, just get behind.
So question. If some of this is black to me here.
Mhm.
Can I move here and if I understand the size of it, it can't reach me here, can it?
Probably not. But get those big antlers.
Okay.
It still gets an AOO on you, unless you disengage.
I'm disengaging.
And move, if you want, move all the way into the corner.
I think that's
maybe.
what you meant. Yeah, if you the further you
All the way
move,
back.
the
Behind the pillar.
Because
Yeah.
and then in this series, in this edition, can I do half my movement, do an action, and then finish my movement again?
yes.
Okay, then
You
that's
can, but if you're taking the disengage action, that is your action.
yeah. I'm not doing it this time. I'm just gonna use the pillar as cover to cast spells.
Yeah, she's planning.
Unless you take them down by the time it's my turn again. So.
But yeah, you can mix movement in with your action and bonus actions and all that. So you could move and then action, you could action and then move, and any combination thereof.
Cool. Thank you.
Sure thing, Mika.
I hearing the distress and the fighting, going to leap into action. 1, 2. What kind of check would I need to make to just jump down and keep going?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll send it to you. Let's see.
So yeah.
All right.
Go from there to there.
He leaps down
30.
like a bell.
And there, so double move. Can I get enough of a glimpse of Viorica to do a healing word?
Nope.
Okay.
I've taken cover behind a large pillar.
That's about as far as I can go.
Yeah.
Click on your token. You should be able to see what you can see.
Right. Well, so if I click on my token, it says I can, but the angle looks weird. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah. If you hold the mouse button down on your token, that's what will kind of clear that out.
Okay. Yeah.
Makes sense?
Then, yeah. Then, no, I can't see it. All right.
You can also double click a token, and it'll hard lock on their line of sight, and give it a fancy border.
Okay. Anyways, that was my move.
And if you do it to yourself, you'll get the your character sheet.
I've done a double move.
Okay. Pass your turn.
And I passed my turn. Let me see. Where's the thingy? I was looking at the map and it blocked up covered. So passing the turn. How do I do that again?
The combat tracker on the lower left-hand corner, there's...
complete.
There you go.
Okay.
Shadow in the trees.
As we were following the tracks, we did not short rest, correct?
Nope.
Such a shame. All right. Well, I'm going to shoot this thing again. And I'm going to use my sharpshooter feat to take a -5 to my attack. So that if I hit, I get more damage. And then we're going to attack the moose again.
Okay.
That's disappointing.
But you really drill that arrow into the wall of this thing.
Yeah. It's sad. It was just right here.
All right. Suzza.
Okay. I'm gonna run forward to between Vi and the moose. I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna attack it. Mika hasn't told me not to. So let me do Hex Blade Curse. I do the first effect on the creature and the other two on myself? Is that correct?
I believe so. Let's see. Let me pop it open real quick.
Let's see. Hex Blade Curse. There's 3 effects. Oops. Did you do that?
Yeah, I'm cycling around through. So I think you've already used your Hex Blade Curse. Yeah, that's why it's not showing up on... Nope, you've got it.
No,
let me open it up.
I was gonna say, wait, I don't have anything marked. Where would it
Let's
be
see.
marked?
There's a little button there. It's fine. You have it.
What would I have used it on? We haven't fought anything.
So let's see. Hexblade Cursed. The first one goes on them. The
Okay.
second one, it goes on yourself, and the third one goes on yourself. And the heal only happens if it dies, if you kill it.
Right. Okay. And then that'll be my longsword. I mean, it doesn't matter because I missed. But the hex blade stays up,
Yes.
right? Okay. Now, where do I mark it to say that I used it?
There's a little dot right next to it. And you click on it,
okay.
and it'll check it.
Okay.
All right. And then pass your turn. Unless you get a... Well,
I
you're going
don't
to use the
think I have
bonus action.
I think I have a second attack.
No, not yet.
Typically till like level 5.
Yeah.
Marten.
Yes. What am I going to do besides run away? I mean, I'm going to attack it.
Run away!
Let's see. So I think I can see it, but I'm going to move to try to get a little bit better angle. Because I'm not sure if that pillar's quite in the way or not. And then I'm going to shoot my longbow at it.
You hit it. You heard it.
Yeah. Then that's going to be my turn, I think.
Okay. Well, it'll put some antlers
Moose
in
tries
this.
to hit possibly me. Does the hellish rebuke? That I don't have to. Do I have to declare that beforehand?
Nope,
If it
it's a
hits
reaction. Once it
Okay.
does damage to you, you can do that.
Okay.
But it missed. And then it double kicks at Kraanan.
After all, he
Successfully.
did hit him in the ass.
Yeah, that hurts.
Okay, Woozle.
That's Sergeant Woozle. Hang on. Oh, I can't move with keys, huh? All right. So I want to move to here or here. Can I see it here?
Yes.
Okay. So move Sacred Flame on the moose.
All right.
And he
Do
failed.
damage. Nice.
7 points. Is Suzza hurt?
Nope.
Okay. And I can't see Viorica.
Right.
All right. I'm going to back off 5 feet in case somebody wants to move up, and I will be done.
Okay. Kraanan.
Okay. I am going to stab at him again.
All right. Ooh.
Wow, 11 hits.
Just.
Okay. And sneak attack again.
Well, it's big and it doesn't have armor.
True.
I managed to miss.
Got hit points though.
Yeah, it does. And then here comes my kick. And that hits too.
It is now more of its blood on it than other things' blood on it.
And now I tell it, you should probably just surrender. And I'm done.
Viorica.
Okay, I'm going to. I think. Can I see the moose if I go right here?
Yes.
I'm gonna magic missile that moose.
Okay. Okay. So you rolled a 4, so that'll do that 2 more times.
Oh, I get
Yeah,
it
you get
twice.
3 missiles.
Yep, 3 missiles. You roll once,
Oh, so I
and
have to
each
roll.
missile
Oh, gotcha.
does that
Oh,
many.
let me roll it again then. Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to roll it again.
Oh, I don't.
No, you just roll
Okay.
once with magic missile, and each missile
Gotcha.
will do that amount.
Oh, sweet.
This is important for invokers.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna move back.
Okay.
Wait, you only roll once on magic missile, not for each missile?
Right, you roll once for magic missile, and then each missile does that amount.
That's
So-
assuming a single
so-
target, though, right? Because you can multiple target magic missiles, can you not?
Is that
Yes,
a
you
new
can.
rule?
No, that's just how magic missile works this edition.
Hmm.
It is one roll. So she gets 3 missiles at first level. Each one, in this case, will do 4 points.
So did you added that to the moose then?
I did not. Did you?
No.
Okay. I'll
How
drag
do I
it
do that?
first. You can drag the damage you rolled and drop it on the moose. And then you can do it again.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, Fantasy Grounds.
The moose is very wavy, like not steady on its feet at the moment.
As I jump back, I say, Suzza, he hits hard. Careful.
Mika.
Right.
Okay, well, I'm going to move here. So I can actually see Viorica and the moose at the same time. I'm going to do Healing Word into Viorica. which
Thank you.
I guess I drag that over. Is that how that works?
Yeah, if you open it up and it'll have the heal amount, just drag that heal amount or the heal button onto her.
Okay, and boom. It's not much, but it's something. And using a cantrip, because you can cast a second spell in a turn as long as it's a cantrip.
Yep.
I'm going to cast the create bonfire underneath the
Moose.
the moose. So I guess I just do the
Yep.
save onto it first.
Yep. It failed.
Oh, excellent. And then the damage onto it.
Yep.
Moose.
Boom.
Fire.
Fire.
So you're cooking it already?
Yep.
Excellent. Dinner time.
We don't know yet if it's a real moose, though, or if it's a druid.
We'd find out as soon as the damage got done.
Yep. It's clearly not a moose because it's still a roasted in moose form.
You mean druid?
Can I get? Can I go up to it without getting myself burned and like cut off a tuft of white moose hair? You know, make like a rabbit foot kind of
Yes.
moose hair thing. Sweet, doing that.
Do we need to like chop its head off or something to bring back?
That's a good idea. Proof that it's now dead.
Yeah.
Just drag it out of the fire and then take the skin off.
Or maybe someone could just turn the fire off.
But
Viorica, how badly are you hurt?
I'm up down about a third of my hit points. It smarts, but I'll live.
Yeah, it's pretty
I'll
bad, right?
I'll give you another 5 hit points back.
Thank you.
Yeah, that thing kicked hard. I don't think I could have survived another kick from it.
In case we get jumped between now and resting.
Yeah. Thanks for taking its attention, Kraanan.
Yeah, well, can't let him kill a wizard.
The dwarf doesn't want the half elf to die. Interesting. I don't think I've seen you play a dwarf like this before.
I'll work my way inside, swing around, and I will heal the dwarf.
It's probably only because I'm just half elf.
Yeah, and I'm not a normal dwarf either. So
how far down are you, Kraanan?
Well, I probably couldn't have survived one of his other kicks.
We should probably.
You're down 9. Okay. All right.
We should probably find a safe spot to rest for people that have been hurt to recover, and people who have spells that can recover them, and so on.
Well, we just killed the monster. I think this is pretty safe.
Well, what are we in? Are we in like a room under here?
Yep, you're in a tomb.
Well, that's very restful.
It is.
Looks like there's stairs there.
Still more elven work?
Yep. Elven statues and paths that lead off.
Thanks, Woozle.
So before the moose burned up, I pulled it off the fire and took the skin off, and then put the meat back on. May as well cook while it's here.
Sure.
Quietly.
Is there like a puppy in the corner or something?
The wolf.
Yeah, there's a wolf pup, a bear cub, assorted other creatures.
Wait a minute. Are they in
There's
pieces?
more?
Watching you slaughter its guardian and eat it.
They're all they're asleep, except for the ones that are bones, and they're in a form of sleep.
I think this moose was a meat eater.
Wait, what kind of sleep are they in?
Some are
Is it
just
dead?
sleeping, others are bones.
Okay. The ones that are alive and sleeping, they're not magically sleeping. They're just asleep.
As best as you can tell.
Well,
Can our
damn. Now we
druid talk to the little creatures?
I can talk to them.
You can speak animal?
I can.
Sure. Yeah. I can. Watch this. I talk to the bear cub.
Don't scare him.
Okay, fine. I get it all on my hands and knees and pretend I'm a bear, and I'll play with the cub. Wake him
Yay.
up.
That
Yeah,
moose must have kicked you in the head.
it did.
Matter of fact.
So, do the I mean, these animals don't normally go together correctly.
That is correct. This is a mismatch.
Yeah, this is probably where the the druid has been awakening the animals.
So what do we do with them?
Return them to nature.
They're little
Sort them-
babies.
The cubs can't survive on their own.
We have to find somebody who raises them for the DNR. I mean, somebody who raises animals.
So last time, a while back, we were OSHA inspectors, and now we're DNR people.
Well-
Exactly.
Most of the bears that are awake right now are hostile, because this is always cold. Their hibernation cycle is bad.
Oh, so he's gonna stay asleep, or he wants to stay asleep? Okay.
So just leave them sleeping here?
Unfortunately, nature has been disrupted. These are not pets.
What?
Are you sure?
No, they're not
Look at
pets,
that
but I
cute
think we
little
have a
cub.
responsibility to have them raised responsibly and then released back into the wild.
All right, you've been hanging around even way too long.
No, I'm agreeing.
Well, you do that. I'm gonna look around, and I walk up over here.
Okay.
Is this another
So-
passage, Alec?
There's a bit of a retcon I need to do real quick. And this is pretty much because it says elsewise now. There is moon. It is out. There is moonlight, apparently, here.
Okay.
Inside this term?
Inside this area, when you came into this area, like you didn't even see this place until suddenly you were on top of it
Okay.
when you
I
walked
think
into it.
it.
And
I
then
think it may.
there's moonlight.
So then what phase is the moon?
We'll say full.
In that case,
so
I'm
are
gonna
the
examine
animals
the
all just
full moon
sleeping?
pillar.
At this point, Alex?
What was that?
The animals are all just sleeping at this
Yep,
point?
they're just sleeping.
So we can just kind of leave them here to explore and then figure out what we're going to do?
Yep.
Okay.
Did we actually get around to searching the cave?
Just started, I think.
What we're about to do.
It's,
It has just begun.
I
Is
suspect.
that a dead end, Alex?
Which way? The way you're going?
Or yeah.
No. Just move a little further
Got stairs there.
and go down the stairs. If you choose to.
I suspect that this is site is dedicated to Sahane.
Well, looks like stairs going down over there. Walk over and check out this side because I remember the dwarf saying that there was some doors or something.
Okay. There's a passage.
Oh, now I can see it.
You see something down there.
I'll go over here.
There are
So
stairs
to
down.
the right there, I see the door, and I would assume that's the door that.
Yep.
Is it locked from the inside?
It is closed. There is a handle on this side.
Open it.
It opens.
Well, I'm just gonna leave it open.
Okay.
That gives us 2 ways out.
Quick, guys, let's split up. We'll cover more ground that way.
I think we already have.
Yeah.
Hey, well, these guys are all doing this stuff. Can I survival check to make sure the meat on the fire doesn't get burned and cooks to a nice
Yes, you can.
result?
Nice medium rare.
It seems to be going fine since you are tending it. All right, Sergeant Woozle. The underground passage narrows before ending at a wall upon which is mounted a oval mirror 7 feet tall and half as wide, encircled by a decorative stone frame.
I back up. Mirrors are evil.
It let's see.
Is that because they show you how ugly you are?
No, they're just usually evil.
We can tell by the state of his grooming that has always been his opinion.
The frame around the mirror is glowing with a silvery scintillizing light.
Scandalizing.
Scintillizing.
Scintillating.
The
Scintillating.
Woozle is scandalized.
Hey, there's a really scandalous mirror over here.
Oh my.
This might be an elf or a wizard thing. If you want to take a look.
Or both.
Though the door to this tomb is engraved with a white semicircle with a rounded edge facing towards the left.
Like a moon?
Yes.
So, what are we exploring this place for? We killed the white moose.
Yes, but we're still looking for the shaman that awakened the Nessie.
Yeah,
so
this
we can
seems awful
make
lot
sure
like
that
a
Nessie
base of
stays awakened,
operations.
essentially.
So
Oh, that doesn't sound like a good idea.
Well, we told him it would. We would. We said, okay, well, we made a deal with him. He would no longer be smashing up the boats if we took care of the guy that awakened his mind, but made it so that he wouldn't become a dumb animal again.
Oh, we did. Okay, I couldn't remember that.
So
Yes, we
what was down the passage that the dwarf was looking down? Just more stairs going down?
Let's see. So that
Yeah,
one
so I
was
moved out already, but yeah.
White semicircle. Hold on. Yeah. Make sure it's getting the right one. Yeah. Okay. That one. Let's see. Let me make sure I get these sorted correctly. Okay. The one that Mika is near is a semicircle, and the one Kraanan was at is a crescent. Symbol on the door.
So we've got a half moon, a crescent moon, and was one of them a full moon?
It is a full moon out, and that is what the nomenon is pointed at.
Oh, so one's a half moon, one's a crescent, the other one's just a mirror.
Yeah, the other one's a mirror that's currently glowing around the edges.
But the other two are doors, or they look door-like.
I assume the door doesn't open when I push on it.
It does not.
Okay.
It has no give whatsoever.
I don't see a door. Alex, is it just not revealed or something? Like if I go here, I don't see. It just ends in black. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah, you want me to look at the door?
And
That
what did
would-
you say
that
were the symbols over the doors? One was had a mirror on it. One had a crescent. What was the other? What was the third one?
This one's crescent, the one down at the bottom. The one to the north on the map is a semicircle. And the mirror doesn't have a
Front of
symbol,
is a
but
a
is glowing.
mirror.
And it's round.
Be my guest, dwarf.
Yeah, I'll examine the door, see if there's a way to open it. Make sure it's not like trapped and gonna explode or something.
Hey, look, you found a compass.
Wow, yeah.
You don't seem to find any trap, nor any way or mechanism or such to open the door.
Where's the
Push.
mirror?
Yeah, I was going to go examine the mirror as well.
The western most path.
The elven
I
folk
gotta-
are going to go poke at the mirror.
Yeah, I kind of
Oh,
stick my head
okay.
inside here, and I say, "Hey guys, I was looking at this full moon pillar out here, and it looks like it can be rotated, but I haven't turned it yet."
Oh. Well, this door over here with the crescent moon, I can't find a way to open it. Maybe turn that one.
Well, what type of crescent moon? Curving,
Waning
curving
or
up,
waxing?
curving
Yeah.
up, down.
Towards the right. Curves towards the right.
Yeah, but not the symbols that are on the map.
Yes.
Well, I think that moon dial is turned 90 degrees. Because I don't think that's how the moon phases go left and right, not up and down.
No, if you look
Are-
at the circle,
Are we on Earth?
at the 12 o'clock is the full moon, right? So then,
Yeah, I
as
got
you
that.
rotate clockwise, it would be waning, and then when you hit the new moon, then it starts waxing.
Right.
But
The question
there
is, are we on
Right.
Earth though?
My point was
Doesn't
not the waxing waning part. My thinking is that all of the pictures are the moon is changing up to down.
yeah, it's
My
wrong.
general experience is that it usually goes left to right.
That actually
Well,
only depends. That depends on
and-
where you're standing.
Yeah.
No, because look, if you look like say on the one on the far right, it's a half moon with the light down.
Yes, But
And
if
you
you're
look at the,
standing there, it's
You're-
half and half sideways.
Yeah.
You're looking at it, reading it from top to bottom because that's where you're looking from.
Mm-mm.
But if you
Right.
were standing on the ground,
If you were
it-
standing directly west of the easternmost pillar, looking to the east, then the dark half would be on your left-hand side, not up down, but left right.
See what you're saying? Yeah.
We're starting to say the same thing in different ways.
the map isn't wrong. You're just not standing in the right spot.
Yeah, I get it. If you're standing in the middle of the moon dial and turn around, you'll have it at the right perspective. But he said it was to the left or right. I don't remember which one.
to the right.
Right. So
Well, if you're using the full moon and the new moon as your compass points, then the half moons are oriented wrong, is what you're saying, I believe.
no, I was saying that if you look at the pictures just as you're looking at them normally, like we look at it on our screen, they're oriented in an up-down fashion, not a left-to-right fashion.
Right.
So,
which is
I'm
what the
going-
moon usually does. It's
I'm
left
going
to
to
right,
poke
so you
the
have
mirror.
to change the orientation.
okay, it doesn't move.
I'm going to run my hand along the glowing symbols.
Uh,
Are they elvish?
let's see. I'm not entirely sure there's symbols there. Just a second.
Something.
There are no symbols. It is just decorative.
Okay. One of your earlier descriptions made it sound like there were symbols around the edge. It was glowing around the edge.
So the mirror glass is shimmering?
No, the glass is not. The frame is.
It's actually shimmering. It's not just like gold painted.
No, it's glowing and shimmering.
Okay.
Just touching the glowing part. See, does it feel cold, warm?
Cold.
Okay.
Not more cold, just regular cold.
You touched the glass yet? Did you go through it?
That was the first thing you did.
Yeah, I poked the glass just to see if it gave or anything.
And maybe if you twist the pillar that you said could be twisted, it might change this mirror. Or open one of the doors.
Hey, how's the moose meat coming?
It smells
I'm
good.
keeping an eye on it.
There's
I'm
a lot.
keeping an eye on it.
There's a lot of moose.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You tell us.
I mean, the very, very outside layer is crispy, but
Did we see any? Did we see anything in this mirror?
yourselves.
Is there any writing on the mirror or anything like that?
There is not.
We all have
Okay.
black pointed beards when we look in the mirror.
Do we see what we always like our happiest moment or whatever the Harry Potter mirror does?
Only if that's right this instant.
Does it look like there's something behind the mirror?
Yeah, you can see a round behind the mirror, and it is stone.
Okay.
Can you tap on the mirror, Micah? Because you're there. Does it seem like it's solid behind or hollow?
Yeah, I did that.
Can you remove the mirror?
Does if you're willing to give me some time, I can do a ritual and find out if the mirror is in fact magical.
Well, I think some people definitely need a short rest anyway, so we can just sit around the bonfire.
Yeah, it only takes.
some
Should only take
booze.
about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can quickly do a quick ritual to do detect magic. Should tell me
I think
something about the magic.
A short rest sounds great, and I don't think we've actually searched the cave yet.
Okay.
We keep getting distraction from the action of searching to see if there's any shinies in here.
Oh, there's no further shinies in here, right here, like where you've been already.
I mean, near as I can tell, we've searched all the elements of the cave we can reach.
Yeah,
Right, but we didn't
doors,
like search for treasure or any like search through the bones or make any checks for. That's what I was getting at.
Oh, you were looking for treasure.
Yes.
Oh.
Didn't find any. Just bones and fluffy puppies.
What was in the moose's stomach?
Get it open.
Tree bits, grass, a finger.
Oh, anybody missing this? It's not my dad's.
Somebody is. Long rest? Short rest?
It's nighttime, right? So we could do a long rest if y'all need it.
We need to.
A little bit of added wood, I can make that bonfire last all night. So
I'm fine with taking a long rest if you guys want to, but do we need to?
I'm okay with either. I have only used one spell. I have 2 left out of my 3 spells. Yay!
And you'll get one back when you take a short rest anyway.
Exactly.
Um,
But I'm
think
not opposed if somebody needs a long one.
I think at the very least, I'm going to take long enough to do magic.
So you'll
Does
want a
my
short
Hex Blade
rest?
come back on a short rest or a long rest, Alex?
Let's see.
It vanished, so I can't look.
If you're looking for on the action tab down at the bottom, there's a mode you can change from combat to standard.
Short or long rest?
Short.
Okay, so I'm fine with either one then.
Okay.
And while they're doing that, I don't really need to rest. But I'm going to go out here and I'm going to look at the moons and see which ones rotate, or all of them, or
Yeah, I'm trying to
Some of
match
them?
up the symbols on the doors with the appropriate pillars outside.
yeah.
See if
Let's do
see if
it.
I can figure that out.
Can I eat moose while I'm resting?
If Mika is doing the detect magic ritual, does that mean the bonfire that's cooking the moose goes out?
Um,
Added
Yeah.
extra branches.
okay, you're actually, yeah, if once you add fuel, it can keep burning. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I assume we had done that. Set some branches in there.
But
Give
yeah,
it
once we
something to
decided to take a rest,
Yeah,
it's
let's do that.
sure. It's fine. It's magical,
So we don't mess up the cooking.
and they're not pillars, they're symbols on the ground outside that the Naman points at. Well, the shadow of it creates points at.
Right. So they're just in the ground, not actually raised. All right, that's
Right.
fine. I wasn't sure if they were raised or not.
Yeah, and the Naman itself doesn't rotate.
It does rotate.
Oh, that does. And the symbols rotate.
No, the symbols do not rotate. Just the
Oh, okay.
device.
Just the device. Gotcha. Yep.
So pointed at the full moon, since it's a full moon.
I'm gonna point it at the crescent on the right side, right?
Yeah. It is currently, never mind what it looks like on here, it is currently pointing at the full moon. That's where the shadow is casting onto. See how it has that
So
point?
so yeah, try it on
Yep.
each of the door symbols and see if they pop open.
Definitely.
Okay. Who is doing this?
Eating
Well,
moose.
who's watching the doors to see if they'll pop open?
I'm in front of one of the doors. I'll watch that one. The
All
bottom
right, I'll
one.
watch this other one then that I'm kind of in front of anyways.
I'm assuming the moose takes longer than an hour, so I'm still cooking.
Yeah.
You know, if you deep fry that moose, it'd go a lot quicker.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
we'll
Marten,
kind of
where'd
cut
you-
off.
where'd you go- where'd you
cut
go?
off moose steaks.
so who's pushing?
Oh, so apparently I'm rotating it.
Okay. You are not strong enough to do this by yourself.
Oh, okay. I need help. This thing is heavy.
I'm short resting. Are we still short resting?
I'm assuming we're doing this after we've short rested.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, in that case, I'll go out and help.
Oh,
Okay.
we're all pretty wimpy, so.
All right. The two of you are not strong enough.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry, I was muted. I was saying I'm there too.
Okay. The three of you are strong enough.
This party dumps
Okay.
strength.
well,
Oh.
yeah, totally.
I don't know how I snapped back, but I was trying to get near it.
You can't
Go
arrow
through
yourself
walls.
through a solid wall.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So it turns, and you can get it in a snap at each location, and then it'll get into the crescent, and that door will open. Sergeant, you
Hey,
see the
my
door
door-
open?
My door opened.
Okay,
Okay,
so I
go
guess
on-
let's leave it
Go
there.
on
and
in.
Check that out.
Does that look like the corner of a sarcophagus?
Yes.
Out of out of curiosity, did I actually get any information from Detect Magic?
It is magical.
What kind?
Let's see, divination.
Okay. So it's a scrying mirror.
Potentially.
Potentially, it's something along those lines.
Can it be picked up? Can
Nope.
I like? Okay, so
So hang on. So before anybody goes into any rooms, too late.
Well, I just went to to the door. I went
Let
to
him
the
go
door.
in.
I didn't go
Let
in.
him go. Let him go in. Then we'll turn this thing again.
Well, I was going to say, do we want to turn it to see if the door stays open or if it closes and this door opens, so we can only open one at a time, anyways, or can we open them both?
It's only 2 of us out here, so we're not strong enough. Suzza left.
Sorry, I left.
I said it's a tomb. We shouldn't disturb it, and I leave.
wonder if I can.
What you
You
see
don't
in
want to
here,
look behind.
Woozle, is this circular chamber has an intricately carved dome ceiling 20 feet high. A beam of light shines down from the top of the dome, illuminating a rectangular stone sarcophagus.
No.
But we're actually looking for someone in here, so we have to look around.
Well, I'm not going to disturb a tomb. I am a lawful good cleric, so or chaotic.
I will
cleric,
have
one of
just
the two.
poked my head in to see what Woozle saw, and then say, "Okay, let's turn it to the next."
I'm a lawful good cleric, so I'm not.
Well,
I'm not going to disturb a tomb.
Well, I do want to go in and look around, though. I mean, just because.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. It's all right. That description. Here, I'll
Gotcha.
just drag and drop that there.
And I'll do my thing, look for secret doors, look for whatever. And now I have to move here because this thing is blocking my line of sight.
And
Okay.
Mika, your detect magic, of course, lasts for what, 10 minutes?
Did we lose Micah?
But it
Maybe.
does last for 10 minutes, yes.
Okay, he's not here right now,
He said he's AFK sick.
which is fine. Yep. There's nothing else in there. It's all clean and pretty pristine.
No tracks, nothing. Clean.
Yep. The first tracks you see in
Okay.
there are yours.
Okay. Looks empty. Doesn't look like it's been disturbed.
Okay, so I guess we push it to the next setting.
So is it just these 3 hallways here?
Yep. Gonna hold you right there for a second.
Oh, looks like Mike is back.
What's up?
I was saying that your detect magic will last another 10 minutes too.
All right, I will wander around, checking different things for magic.
We had one of the tomb doors open, so I assume you might want to wander through there to see if there's anything magical in the tomb, but we're not really disturbing it per se.
Yeah, I'll go into the tomb. So if you'll direct me there.
Okay.
There was no tracks or anything. It doesn't look like it's been disturbed.
This circular chamber has an intricately carved domed ceiling 20 feet high. A beam of light shines down from the top of the dome, illuminating a rectangular stone sarcophagus. It is a magical effect.
All right.
Moonbeam?
What
Yes.
kind? What kind of magic?
Just a second. Because my answer was evocation.
Evocation.
Yep.
That That means it's dangerous. Don't reach into the light.
But it's so pretty.
Yeah. That
I
is
touched the
not.
light.
Oh. Okay.
All right, so open the next door, I guess.
And Martian was moving down here. You have it set to what you think is the next one. And
Don't you need 3 people to move it?
No,
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop moving my character back and forth. So I'm just gonna park right here. I'll go out and help push when it needs to happen.
Yes, I agree.
Try to move the token back and forth.
Okay.
I'm
So
gonna just stand right here for now.
let's just start with Marten. You're you've headed here first. So would you like to how would you like to proceed?
Well, I want to be far enough away from the door that I can see it if it opens, but that's not so close that if something's just on the other side of the door, that it's going to smack me upside the head.
Okay. Well, you can see through it. What you can see, there's light in there.
Okay.
And there's a few things on the floor.
Okay. So I cautiously approach, just like one square at a time. Let me know if I see anything or
Okay, let's see.
anything, as in monster type thing.
Okay. Let's see. Hold on.
Alex, you might want to move the map over for the stream.
Ah, okay. Thank you. Yeah, a lot more useful. There we go. All right. This area that I have marked starts to fill with fog.
Ooh.
Okay.
Which is, of course, freezing fog. But
Okay. In which case, I try to beat my feet back out of the fog as quickly as I can, knowing that it is freezing fog.
okay, you managed to stumble your way out.
And I point.
At this point, let's make this easier.
Hey, keep that freezing fog away from the meat. It'll ruin the cooking.
Well, I might not have any say in that.
I suppose my detect magic will detect the freezing fog.
Yep.
Okay. Oh wait, we're rolling initiative.
Yeah, it's just fog.
Oh, good.
It happens to be freezing because it's cold.
Mm-hmm.
Just to be clear, it's not something else.
Okay.
Okay, so it's not
Is it
actually freezing fog, it's just fog.
Yeah, and it is
Oh.
freezing.
Okay.
Is it expanding?
Expands up till it fills about 20-foot radius.
Okay, but it's not coming this way.
Let's see. Oh, no, it isn't.
Okay.
Yeah, it's done by area, not volume. Okay, so we will start with Suzza.
I
didn't actually see anything in the room, but
so what you did see right before it happened was a bit of a cloak, a fur cloak, and then next thing you know, fog.
Was the cloak moving at all?
Maybe it was hard to catch.
Okay.
Yeah, you know,
Figure probably in there, maybe somewhere. Wasn't sure if it was actually moving or not. Might be on a stand, but seeing as the fog comes in rolling in, I'm thinking there's somebody there.
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna hold action, and if something pops through this door, I will charge at it.
Okay.
Let me just kind of scooch against the wall, basically.
And by something you mean an enemy.
Yes, not Marten.
Okay. All right, pass your turn. Kraanan.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do either. But I will go stand here, and if something comes out of that hallway that I want to punch, I'll punch and stab.
Okay, I'll take that as kind of the same thing.
Yeah. So already in action, yep.
So Woozle don't go by there.
Oh yeah, if he does, he's gonna get stabbed.
How's the meat coming?
Slowly.
Hmm.
I mean, like I said, there's outer parts you can slice off, but it's going to take a bit to to get in there.
Good long rest.
About 20 minutes a pound in the oven, so this thing is probably pretty heavy.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Probably should have prepared it before we stuck it on the fire.
We probably should dig a pit and then start the fire in the pit and then bury it for a good 12 hours with the fire underneath it, and then we can take it out and be nice and tender.
There's like a traditional Hawaiian style of cooking a pig like this, I think. Yeah, I like where you're going.
Scaling it, yeah.
Can we talk cooking later?
Sure.
Fight now, talk
Ask me
later.
what I'm doing right now.
Priorities.
I mean,
just
I'm
have
all
to-
for swapping recipes and all that, but at the appropriate time.
The meat is on right now. This is the appropriate time. I don't know if I have any spices to spice this thing up with.
I've got a few that I can loan you. It's fine.
All right,
Really, all you need up here is some honey and some vinegar. Mix those in the right amounts, and maybe some pepper.
Oh,
It's
garlic,
fine.
dude. You gotta have garlic.
Garlic's hard to get up in the north, really, but
Salt,
think I
lots
passed
of
my
salt.
turn, but I think the turn marker disappeared on my combat tracker, so I don't know if I broke it or something.
Yeah, it gave up.
it went. They're searching recipes. I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna wander off now.
I like it how it's the men that are exchanging the recipes, though. Just saying.
Yeah.
Hey, guys can cook. Also, we're essentially barbecuing, which is classic male territory when it comes to cooking.
All right, Marten.
Both crew.
I will have you know that in real life, I am an excellent cook.
Excellent.
But do that
I
as
am
a-
too.
You know what we should have brought though? Some
I want to move
serrano
away
pepper.
from the door, kind of around, so I still have an eye on the entrance, but not so not so close that not a direct line of sight for way down the line. So,
Okay.
and I'm good right there.
So I'm being true to how I've been playing the character so far. I'm going to go on in.
Okay. So here's my suggestion. Grab your token, move it up 2 squares, and then move it per square. There we go. Stop. Okay. How to do this? Okay. Just a second.
Well, the first thing we probably should have done is put a thermometer into the moose, so then you'd know how the
Well,
temperature was on the
Sure.
inside.
And we also should have brought some serrano peppers mix those in with some maybe some
You're
salt.
druid. Can't you like make these out of thin air or something?
Well, I gotta have something to work with.
There's a
But
bear
don't you
in the
need to
corner.
put the
a
thing,
sleeping bear in the corner. Can you work with that?
yeah, but you're supposed to cut it up and put it
Okay.
into a barrel with all the ingredients.
Micah, you're going along because you can feel the walls, so it's not so bad. You just can't see what's in front of your face, and you run into a bush.
What kind of bush?
I mean, with that
What
survival
kind
check,
there before?
with that kind of survival check, actually, I probably should be able to know what kind of bush.
It's a pretty thorny bush. You're not entirely sure why there's a bush here at all, for that matter. There's berries on it, so I don't know, whatever would be local and fits. I guess mistletoe.
So don't eat the berries.
Unless you're a druid, and then you can make them fine because you just need berries.
Sure. Can I continue forward?
Well, you could. But the bush will make its action when you do so, as its held action.
Okay. What sort of held action does it make?
Drops a berry.
For the record, eating mistletoe is not good for you. You should not.
Yes.
It's an awakened berry bush.
Oh boy.
It
Yeah.
scratches you. You're pretty sure that. Yep, that. You didn't walk through the bush. The bush scratched you.
Huh. Well,
Now you may continue your turn.
I'm going to walk past it. I guess it gets an attack of opportunity.
Actually, you can't walk past it because it's an enemy combatant.
In that case, I will druid craft it out of my way.
Does not work because it is a sentient being.
Hmm.
And
So
I'll let you not just let that happen, and you
Okay.
still have an action.
All right.
Can you turn it into some seasoning for the moose?
I plan
No, I
on
don't
turning
think
it
that'd be
into a
good for
burning
season.
bush, just saying.
Thunderwave.
Okay.
So, yeah. Let me. Is it on the tracker now?
Yes,
on
it
the
is.
tracker. Okay.
One awakened berry bush.
So it gets to make a save.
Yep. Which it fails.
And takes thunder damage. And is pushed back.
10 feet.
Yep. That should disperse. Practically speaking, it should disperse the fog a little too.
It
but
does.
That's up to you.
It does, in fact. It whooshes out in both directions, just for the sake of it. You all can see where you're going briefly before it fills back in. And you see the bush at the door, and there you are.
Okay. And I think that's all I can do this turn. So.
Yep. Well,
Any
actually,
movement
you've
left?
got the rest of your movement.
I've moved 30 feet to get there.
Okay, then never mind. Sergeant Woozle.
Let's see. I'll move 5, 10. Can we see through that fog?
No.
All right. I'm going to move there. I will ready in action to... I'll draw both my short swords and ready in action to attack anything that comes out of the fog that's not the stupid druid who went in there by himself.
Okay.
You did hear a loud, thunderous noise.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Like,
I will also go in there and retrieve his dead body if needed.
Okay. Then pass your turn then.
I am definitely playing to my flaws.
Okay,
Viorica.
so I'm gonna move here now, just to start. Can I see into the fog at all?
I mean, as much as you can see into solid fog, like it's thick.
Can I
Couple
see
feet, maybe.
Mika?
Nope.
Doubtful.
Okay, where's the
So
bush?
it's so it has the visibility is like 5 feet, right?
Let's
Okay,
see. Hold on.
You can only see
Well-
something that's directly in front of you.
okay, because I want to move up behind Mika here, but I don't want to step on top of the bush.
Well,
If I move there, am I on top of the bush?
no.
Okay, then I'm gonna move into the fog,
Okay.
and I'm gonna throw burning hands around Mika.
Okay. You're an
And I'm
invoker, so you can
hoping,
shape it. Let's
yes,
see.
and I'm hoping that will set the bush on fire and dispel some of the fog.
Let's see.
But I don't know if I can target the bush with the burning hands because I can't see the bush.
You won't hit it. So,
Okay.
you do so. You're aware enough of where Mika is that you shoot the flames over his head, because you're on the top of the stairs and he's at the foot of the stairs, covering the area, which is unfortunately mostly wall. So it does kind of gout forward, but that's it.
Okay, so it doesn't do anything for the fog?
Nope.
Is the fog doing damage to me?
Nope.
Okay,
It's making your clothes a little damp, but that's it.
Okay, I'm gonna step back. Oops. Well, I tried. For some reason, I can't grab my token, but I'm trying to step back so that somebody else can go in if they want to.
Okay. How's that?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's perfect.
All right.
Do you need to take Suzza's Hex Blade stuff off her?
Probably. Let me check this real quick. Okay. That's not what I need. I need that. Yeah. No, that's a little more than what I want. Okay, well, I guess that's what I'm getting. I'll do this because it's weird. Micah, you hear some spell casting down the way.
Oh, good. I was afraid I would miss out on spellcasting.
Okay. Well, I guess I will rush forward.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
That's my movement 30.
The fog
Having-
could get out here and ruin the cooking moose.
I have a technical question about Eldritch Blast.
Yes.
Can I? Would I just send it forward down the hall blindly if I can't see through the fog, or would that? How does that work?
So it's basically a beam.
It's a ranged attack.
Yeah.
So you treat it as a ranged attack.
Yeah, so it
Well,
flies.
I mean, I assume I can't really see the bush through the fog.
Right. Which is there.
I'm trying to look up concealed on my DM screen, Alex.
Okay.
I don't think it's
would at least be disadvantage, would it not?
Yeah,
It's heavily obscured.
I think it is. I think it is disadvantage.
Yeah.
Heavily obscured. Yeah. Blah 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 blah. So visionless black creatures are affected by darkness. Well, yeah, that doesn't. It just. So it would be blinded. Yeah. So it would be. It would be disadvantage on the roll.
Right. If you can figure out where it is.
Okay.
Doesn't it also have like disadvantage because if you are invisible to it, it gets you
If
get
it's-
advantage. So it like
Yes.
cancels out, I think.
But if it's its fog, then it could probably see in it.
I mean,
that's
it's a
good.
bush, so I don't think it's the bush's fault. It depends on how the bush sees, right? But
So,
if both the attacker and the recipient are invisible or
Then it makes
are
it washes
invisible to
out.
each other, it cancels out.
okay,
but-
so here's my thought. I know Micah's fighting something ahead of him. I can't really see it, but if I shoot an Eldritch Blast down the hallway, maybe it'll hit it.
Right.
As opposed to running forward with my sword, which I don't
Yeah.
really want to do.
In the end, it's Alex's decision.
Okay.
Right.
So how do you want me to do it then?
Well, you can roll. Just roll a d20 and tell me. We'll see what happens.
With
Just
disadvantage?
don't hit Micah.
Oh, I missed. I really missed.
You didn't hit Micah.
Super extra missed.
You did blast the side of a wall. And some parts might have come out of the wall and, made a little bit of damage to this tomb, but that's about it.
Right, Micah. Now, I can't remember how far forward I moved. Can I move back out?
You were at 20, I think.
20.
Then 10 feet. So 2 squares. There we go.
So I'll pop out so somebody else can go in.
Punch? Wait, no.
Oh.
All right, Kraanan.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the hell I'm supposed to do.
I'm letting people by. I'm squished against the wall. So.
Okay, so I guess I'll go. Can I move by him?
Actually, let me check something real quick. I might have made an error.
Could you use like acrobatics
I
to
did.
get through both squares?
And it takes about this long for that to dissipate.
Good, the fog's gone.
Like it starts to thin after Suzza.
Okay,
I'm
So-
helping.
that's 10, so I'm gonna keep moving, I guess.
Okay.
There you go, that's 20.
Okay, hold still.
Yep.
Because you can see more things.
A bush. And that door's open?
A. And another A. A?
Yeah, the door is open.
Double A. Oh. Hi.
And these are
AAA. Somebody's got a flat tire.
yeah, the other things you see are these like white albino apes with faintly glowing blue eyes. They are not Yeti. They're apes.
I think
It
we
was, nice
found the
knowing you, it was nice knowing you, Kraanan.
No, I'm out of there later. Because, wait, I don't know.
That was what, 20 feet?
Yeah. Whatever. I'll just keep going, and I will just rip the bush out of the ground and tear it to pieces.
Okay, go for it. Roll a hit, etc.
Okay.
Hassan chop.
Yeah, I'm just gonna chop it with my short sword first, I guess. And then I'm gonna try and tear it apart. Oh, that's a miss.
Yep.
And here's me trying to tear it up.
That hit.
And I don't get sneak attack, probably, right?
Nope.
And there we go. And I screaming, there's a lot of giant apes in here. and
They
they're
are
white.
normal-sized apes, but yes.
I know, but that's what I say.
I just want to be clear. Let's see. Good news, they can't get forward with the shrubbery in the way. Shadow.
Well, this is exciting. Let's see. I'm going to use my feline agility, which will double my speed until the end of this turn. So that'll give me 60 feet of movement.
So, Turbo Kitty.
Yeah, baby. 30. That
Shadow's
was
got the zoomie.
35.
Did you just say he
Ah.
has the zoomies?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what happens.
His eyes get really big.
More or less. And I'm going to.
He stares at Mika as he runs past.
Okay, I need to double check sharpshooters for all of my attacks.
It can be per attack.
It can be per attack. Cool. So I'm gonna sharpshooter attack the ape number 8.
Did you say 8?
Ape 8.
Yeah.
Did indeed.
8. Oh, that's not gonna work.
Well, there's a 16 too, so we're gonna have like 16 at least of those.
Can I spend my inspiration to re-roll that?
Sure.
With advantage. Yahoo!
Or he just use high numbers to try to confuse people.
Yeah,
I'll
I
take
know.
the first 3.
Oh, goodness. Wow.
That was exceptionally disappointing. Well, boo. I want to use.
Overzoomed.
I'm gonna go full zoom and I'll action surge and attack again. We'll maintain the -5 for hopefully better. The dice can't roll this poorly all the time, can they?
I hope
Yes,
not.
they can.
Oh, you tempted them.
That was impressive. So I'm at 40, and then I'll do. We're doing diagonals is
They're
5
just
or
regular.
10?
Yeah, just 5.
So there's 10, and then I guess I'll just get to there.
So if you had made it all the way in and then all the way back out, it would have been perfect.
That was disappointingly ineffective, and my moose is probably gonna burn now.
Hey, it'll take a while. All right. The bush will make its attack.
It was
On
very
Kraanan.
cat though. Just kind of skidded up there and then skidded.
Wow. I'm being hit by a bush.
For a point of damage.
Wow.
This is why I shot at the ape and not the bush. I figured the bush was gonna hurt less than the ape.
Good call.
Except I missed.
Would you say you were ambushed?
Oh,
Wah ha 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 ha.
You were ambushed. I wasn't.
that was a very bad pun.
Honestly, this whole situation is a bit thorny.
I think it's time for us to leave.
Don't be a sap about it.
Oh,
All right, Marten.
All right, let's see. Let's see if I move here.
somebody
can I
kills
see?
that bush. I can do something about the apes.
You should just like put a bonfire on all the apes.
Shoot.
I
I
mean,
think that was my full movement, wasn't it? Yeah. I can't really do anything at this point, so I'll just stay there.
Honestly, I'm pretty happy that I actually was able to find an opportunity to use Fog Cloud. Ever.
All right. Well, I guess I can. I was going to do another thunder, but I don't have a good spot where I can do it without hitting Kraanan. Suppose I could do it and hit Kraanan and just push Kraanan into the room, but that seems rude.
Just a little. But I mean, do whatever.
But I can do something that will aggravate everybody.
Well, I figure you're going to do your standard bread and butter. I think you got it in range.
Yeah, I'm going to actually do create bonfire.
Okay.
Yeah. So you don't have to worry about your moose overcooking now, Shadow.
Well, we already moved that onto a natural fire.
Oh, did we? Okay.
Yeah. So targeting the space between the bush and the ape behind it.
Okay.
So I guess it will hit those two.
Yep, so hold down control and click on each one of them.
That's kind of where the door is. Just saying.
That's fine.
Okay, and then click the save or cast.
There we go.
They both
How'd they
fail.
do? Hey!
So, damage time.
And then damage. Not as much damage, but I figured the bush was vulnerable to fire.
It was.
Yeah, I'm glad you got a hit on it. I was trying to get to set it on fire too, but
It is no longer a bush.
excellent.
It's a pile of ash.
Yep. All the little berries pop and boil away.
And I will, with the rest of my movement, take a step back so that somebody can brush past me if they need to.
Okay. Sergeant Woozle.
Well, since military tactics are out the window, since you're choking up a small corridor rather than letting them come to us, there's not much I can do. I'll hold my action.
Okay. What action are you holding and under what condition?
Something. If they all die, I'll leave.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Don't forget to take the proof of the white moose with you.
Sure. Well, you guys should have pulled back, and then we could have let them come to us, and then.
Well, you're assuming they'll
actually come out.
Well, yeah, but instead of pulling back, you guys all decided to run up into the corner.
Also, there's a really good chance that there's a druid in.
No. At this point, I don't have enough movement to get up there and do anything, so I'm just going to stay where I am.
No short bow, huh?
Nope.
Okay.
McLaren.
Okay,
Can
no
I
spear?
move? Is it my turn?
Yep.
Okay. Can I move through people? I
Yes.
can move through people, right?
Yes, you can move through your own allies.
Okay. So my movement is
I think you
30.
just
So
end up
5, 10,
short,
15.
Short of Kraanan, I think.
Just okay. So I can go like here.
I mean, I think
Yeah.
she could put on.
Did I do that right? Okay.
It's curved,
Um,
so I have to basically move you because you'll hit a wall, whatever you do.
Gotcha. Thank you. And I will.
No, actually, I should make
Can
her
I do
visible
a
at this
firebolt
point.
through Kraanan or no? How does that work? Let me look at my spell.
Yes.
The
Okay.
answer is generally yes. DMs have different ideas of what shooting through your allies means.
Well, I'm also.
It's
I
only
can also-
one person you're shooting around, so that's not so
Yes.
bad. So you can just do that.
And I can bend my spells too, but I don't know. You can't really bend Firebolt, but okay. I'm gonna Firebolt Ape 8.
Okay. You do so
Excellent.
for a substantial amount of damage from the firebolt.
Yay! And I
It-
think that's all I can do.
It's kind of bloody. All right.
Oh, it's a bloody ape.
That ape just went through a bonfire, right?
Yes, he did. So, Micah, if you could do me a favor and throw the save on ape number 5.
I actually hope you throw a failure on ape number 5.
Micah?
My thing was doing a weirdness. I
Okay.
apologize. So it's ape on number 5. Oh, we've split them up. Okay.
Yep.
The map was in front of the tracker, so I was like, "What are you talking about?" All right.
It moved up through the bonfire, so it has to contend.
All right. Save.
It apparently just steps around it.
Okay then.
And starts to punch. Misses with that one. Does not miss with this one in any stretch of the imagination, as it punches Kraanan right in the face.
Ow. That might punch harder than I do.
Only when they crit.
Say the word, we can beat feet.
Throws a snowball.
Does what?
No ball?
A snowball.
Snowball.
It misses awfully.
Snilla's magic snowball or something like that? Yeah.
Matter of fact, it hits the back of the head of ape number 8 instead of actually hitting you.
Does it kill it?
No.
Does it? I was just gonna ask that.
Oh, that was ape 12. I thought ape 5 attacked and threw a snowball.
Nope. Different ape. Okay.
I can see that guy, right?
Yep. You can see her. Just a second. I'll give you. I feel that's me.
That's it. Say the word, we can beat
Did
feet.
we spend like 3 sessions assuming that Ravison was male?
Probably.
Oops.
There you go. There's the image. Also of the X bush.
So she's kind
So
of
she
cute.
lost her bush.
Maybe I should just ask her out on a date and things will be fine.
Yeah, go for it.
Possibly.
It's all you, buddy. I pat you on the back. Go for it.
So after you burned her bush, you want to ask her on a date?
I'll grow her a new bush. It's fine.
Spicy. Let's see. Surely that's concentration.
You're not supposed to ask people out while they're at work, though, because you kind of put them on the spot.
Do not want to be inappropriate.
Yeah.
But, maybe ask, you want to catch some coffees? We can talk this out.
I'm just saying, I didn't want to fight you. They're the ones who wanted to go kill you, and I was like, nope.
So.
So am I dead yet?
She's going to hold her action. All right.
Oh, of course it is.
Oh.
Suzza.
Well, I'm kind of at the end of this conga line. Is there how far up would I have to move to be able to Eldritch Blast an ape?
There's no place for you to stand.
Okay. And that's so I can't see 5, right? Is it curved too much?
Yeah, no. I suggest we clear the corridor. We can't rush in. Let's rush out.
Gee, really? Wish somebody would have said that earlier.
We didn't know
we didn't
ahead
know
of
if we could
time.
rush in or not.
Look.
We're trying to rush in.
Nobody listens to privates. Privates don't get to give orders, man.
So I'm
Yeah.
gonna go back to my spot against the wall here where I can watch the corridor, and I will hold my action to I use my movement. Okay. To Eldritch Blast anybody that's not one of our people. If they come out.
All right.
And I
Back
need to
up,
make sure I have the room.
Looks like 30 to put you just outside.
Yeah.
y'all hear Suzza shrieking about backing up.
So I'm like, sorry, my bad. Didn't mean to bother you. And I will disengage and
Hey,
I will
hey,
run.
Josh.
Yeah,
Never mind.
I know.
It won't work.
I know. I did something bad, but
There's-
well, I had to.
And you've probably got more space.
Yeah, but I'm leaving someone else to get attacked.
I was gonna say you could hold your action, but you can't. You'd have to dash, and you wouldn't get the distance because you can't. You can only hold your action. You can't hold the move action.
Yeah.
You can hold a move.
I thought it was you have to use an action.
Well, because I guess you could dash as your action.
Yeah.
Right. And you wouldn't get to disengage.
Correct. Right. You can't do both. Yeah, as a reaction.
You can't. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I just did this because I didn't know. Or
I'll be
whatever.
fine.
Uh-huh. Okay. Anyways, I hope she heard what I said. Oh yeah, I'm done. Sorry. Ape shit.
All right. Number 8. Go ahead and throw the save on it again. Mika.
It's my computer being weird on me today. All right. On which one am I? The Ape 8?
Ape 8.
Okay. My computer's being weird on me. Save.
It succeeds. So it leaps over the fire, comes over here, and makes some swings at Viorica.
Yikes.
For 6, and swings its second fist. But misses. So good news. You're conscious. All right.
See? Told ya.
Shadow.
Well, I got a nice little shot on Ape 8 here, and I'm a sharpshooter, so I get to avoid anything other than total cover.
So you can do so.
So, yeah. We're sharpshoot again. Sooner or later, this is gonna work. Hey! 21. That's what we're looking for. All right. So sharpshooter damage, and let's see if I can smack Ape 8 nice and goodly.
You do, and it disappears
17.
into a shatter, and shatters into a fine mist of ice crystals.
Fantastic.
Does that mean that it wasn't real? It was conjured?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Point of order. Let's see. Where's the bonfire with the moose is cooking on? It's like right about there-ish.
Yeah.
It's over by the pillar. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna stand right. I'm gonna go right in front of it and protect the moose meat from the apes.
All right.
I'm pot committed and cooking this moose at this point.
It's happening. All right. Marten.
This is probably going to be the best meal ever.
Certainly going to be satisfying.
It'd probably be better if we had some wine or some good ale or beer to go with it.
Okay. Don't let it overcook. How's that?
Not the worst one I've heard all night.
All right. Yeah, I could, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go ahead and beat feet out.
You could shoot first.
I doesn't look like I have line of sight on anything. I looked. It didn't look
That's
like I've got line of
unfortunate.
sight because the way it curves doesn't look like I could. So.
Okay.
Of course, if Gruubii says differently.
I think you can.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
pretty sure you
then,
can.
yeah,
It's a. I know why it
I'll take a
doesn't.
shot.
It's because of the stairs, which is actually. Yeah. Yeah, you can.
All right. Well, in that case, I will go ahead and take a shot at 8-5, a
Yeah.
longbow.
Are
Yeah.
the stairs programmed as a terrain?
Mm-hmm.
I think you can, if you hovered over it, I think you can open it. I think it has an open and close feature on terrain.
Yep. There we go. All right. You do some damage to that 8.
And it will beat out.
Okay. Yeah, life is too short. Thunderwave.
Okay. So that's a 20-foot or 10-foot cube.
20, I believe.
15, I think.
15, yeah.
Okay.
So it should hit these 3.
So target them all and hit them with it, and etc.
Okay, so I click on each one. Oh, wait, that's not how that works. I should do it on the tracker.
Looks like you get it right.
You got him.
No.
Okay.
Click them all, and then
On the map, yeah.
you lost them. If you hover your mouse over you, or you should have lines with distance measurements. That means that you've targeted it,
Okay.
and you want to target them all.
Have I got them all targeted?
You're
don't
missing the one right in
have-
front of you.
5.
Oh, there
That's
you
it.
go.
Yep.
There you go. Now you
All
got
right.
him.
Then you can either push the buttons for cast and damage, or you can just drop them into the chat, and I'll do it for all of them.
Okay. Well, one failed. The other 2 succeeded. Go ahead and do the damage, because they'll take half or none, or all of it, respectively.
The one I was hoping would hit the most is the one right in front of me, so I'm hoping that is one of the ones that failed.
It, of course, is not.
Nah, of course
The one in the back.
that would be too much. Oh well. And
Damage.
yeah, so damage. There it is. Damage. Good damage though.
Yep.
Nice.
All right.
And I will willingly take the attack of opportunity. I'm moving back.
Okay.
No, wait,
back.
I am not. I'm
All
not.
right.
I'm not moving back because I'm going to, rather than let Viorica be immediately pounced upon, I'll stand between her and them.
She goes like
There.
right after you.
She goes before they do, so she can beat feet.
Sure, I'm just giving her the opportunity.
Yep. You can see that I am like on my way, like starting to run.
Oh, okay.
So.
I wasn't
I'm
sure
just
if you were
saying-
going to cast first or not.
Yeah, I'm just saying in the combat tracker, she goes before they do, so she can leave before
Okay.
they come and attack her.
In that case, I'll move back to where I started.
Thank you, though.
Yeah, no, it's trying to be courteous.
So
Nope, I understand.
I think
would've done
there's some weirdy things happening with the map and the numbers of the curve. But the square that you're mostly in, I think actually would have only cost you 10. So that you're at 20 feet, so you have another 10 feet of movement, I think, right? Or 5 feet or whatever.
There you go.
Okay. It's Sergeant Woozle's turn.
I think that
Kraanan
5
took some
foot
damage,
circle's
right?
in the right spot, wrong spot. I'll take a 5 foot step here and hold my turn to attack anything that comes out. And not much more else I can do.
Kraanan's damage, just FYI.
But not Viorica, right?
Oh, I didn't. Oh, can I take that back, Alex?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I will do a cure on Kraanan. Oop, not as good as the last one. And then I'll be done. Now it's Viorica's turn.
Okay, Viorica.
Okay.
You can see.
You said I think you have to move me. I think.
Okay.
So I am just going to run out my full movement,
Well,
Okay.
which is 30.
You could take an action and
And
then
then-
run.
and then move 30.
Then I will throw a firebolt at 5 as I'm running.
Okay. You hit it.
Oh, that hits. Nice.
Nice.
So it can't reach me. I didn't have to disengage.
Right. You can just
Yeah.
jog.
Excellent. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Did you get him?
I hit him pretty hard, but I think he's still coming at us.
That was a rude roll. Second punch.
Oof.
Okay, same thing. All right, Suzza.
Did 16 run through the bonfire and did 12 also?
Go ahead and hit them both if you would, Mika. 16 and 12.
Bonfire
Can you-
would have
can
gone
you
away
make
when I
a,
cast.
Concentration check for.
No, the it goes away when I cast again.
No,
Because-
when you
Okay.
cast a concentration spell.
I thought
Nope, just concentration spells.
I had to continue. Oh, okay, fair enough.
But you do have to. So at some point, what you should do is make it just a concentration bonfire that you can put on yourself when you cast it. Because you did take damage twice, so you should make concentration checks to make sure you maintain the spell.
Fair, but yeah, I guess so. Concentration. So
It's a con save, two of
Yeah,
them.
it's a con save.
DC 10.
Yeah.
I believe
Alright.
it's 5 more than the damage,
No, it's 10
or is it
unless
10
or
or
half the damage, whichever's
damage?
worse. So most of the time it's 10.
probably failed. I guess no, that would have been 11, right?
I didn't see it.
Oh, okay. Let me try that again. It's not showing up in the thing.
Okay.
If
Just
on your main sheet under con, there's a little die in the lower left-hand corner. If you double-click that, it should automatically roll it.
All right, I can. I was dragging it over and it wasn't doing anything.
okay. Second one.
So
First one passed.
yeah.
Almost.
Almost.
Oh,
But okay. Back to Suzza. You moved.
Okay, move forward, and I can see 5, so I will Eldritch Blast at him.
Yep.
And it hits. And it scores.
Turns to ice.
I'm very confused. We keep running in and out of this place. Okay.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you're disorganized. Motley crew.
Sure. Why not? I'll run in, do some stabbing and punching.
Okay.
That would hit, but it's no sneak attack, right?
Nope.
And then here would be a kick.
nice.
And bam, kicked
Ne-
his head off.
And next thing you know, you've got some ice crystals on your leg. They
Dang
fall
it.
off.
Oh, okay. It's not going to make me slip and fall.
Nope. Just
And I run back.
okay.
Done.
Shadow.
If I move here, I'm probably not going to get a shot on that thing yet, huh?
Nope.
I'm just going to stay where I'm at and ready in action to shoot apes
Here
or
or there.
where I was at. I'm not going to move,
Okay.
so that'll reset my speedy boost.
Okay.
And I'll just ready in action to shoot whatever comes out.
All right.
So the druid or someone not in my party.
All right. Marten.
All right. I'm going to kind of step by the door here for one. And that looks just about perfect as far as what I'm looking for. I then want to take a quick scan outside to see if there's anything coming in from this way, and then I'm just going to kind of ready in action in case somebody gets into the square between Mika and Kraanan at the moment.
Okay.
That is assuming that nothing's actually coming in from outside.
Right. Mika.
Okay. Well, I will. Goes against my instincts here. But I will step back here. Well, before I step back, I will actually cast bonfire. So
Okay.
put that on the ape.
Okay.
Let me there it is. So no,
Yep. It apes out of the way.
but it's still there.
Yep.
No, it isn't. because as soon as I step back, I cast, or I don't cast, but I summon my spirit totem. So it will give using this. It'll be the beer spirit.
Okay.
So everybody gets 5 plus or 7 points of temporary hit points added to them.
Did you say beer spirit? This
I
is a
thought
great
that too.
That's what it sounded like. Yeah.
beer spirit. Adds 7 temporary hit points. This sounds appropriate.
That's a separate campaign.
That's
setting.
a different thing.
Yeah.
That's there is in Midgard a cleric of the beer domain.
And it's good.
It is, yeah. But yeah.
Is that like drunken fighting in martial arts films?
No, that's something too.
Yeah.
You could do
So
an
it's
entire
more
alcoholic
endless,
party theme.
But yeah, everybody gets 7 points of temporary hit points.
Yeah, it's more like Thor's ever-filling mug of
And
mead.
for whatever reason, it's not on here.
Yeah, it's because I haven't set it up yet. Let's see.
Advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws while you're in the area. So, yeah. Bears. We gotta love bears.
The Bears.
Got bears.
All right. Pass your turn.
Yes. Let me do that.
Sergeant Woozle.
Well, I will back up 5 feet and
Okay, just heard.
ready in action to Sacred Flame any enemy that comes through that cable bit.
Okay.
And come on. And done.
Viorica.
All right, I'm going to stay where I am, but I'm going to ready Firebolt to attack any hostile enemy coming at us because you never know. She may come out and try speaking with us. So if that's the case, I won't attack her.
Okay.
I let an arrow fly.
This ape is gonna get nailed.
Yep. Go for it. Those who are holding action.
Oh, we can see it?
Oh, I can.
Some of them
Ooh.
can.
You can ignore that. My attack rolls are really streaky. Like,
Alex, I don't have
lower
I don't
three
have
or
a
above
line of I don't have a line of sight on it, do I?
Yes. Good enough. You and
Okay.
Viorica can both take it. I don't mind.
All right.
That ape goes down in a blaze of glory.
Is he dead?
Yep.
Oh, don't bother then.
Ice, ice, baby.
I mean, things just die when they get close to me. I'm awesome.
Was that awful or
I'm gonna shout, "Come out! With your hands up!"
I thought that was Sergeant's line.
I'll try to sound like Sergeant when I say it.
I didn't think so. I didn't think the private took prisoners.
Hold my action.
Come out now, and we'll
So,
only cut off one of your hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. That's what we're looking for.
We need it for the fire.
Kraanan.
And I didn't hear or see anything.
There's
there?
light now coming down the hallway.
Light.
She probably can't see in the dark, so she has to have light.
Or she could have turned herself into a fire elemental.
I'm just gonna go here and peek
To be
around the
clear,
corner
it
and
is
get-
a pale light.
Okay. It's like, if depending on the level of druid, the possibilities there are really unpleasant.
Yeah.
Well, hey, wait a minute. A fire elemental might be able to cook this moose a little faster.
That's
So
true.
there could be some silver lining there.
Well, yeah,
She could
I
just be
would-
coming to help.
But there's Kraanan, you see a silvery beam of pale light.
Silvery beam of hell light.
Yep, lighting up in a cylinder from the ground
It-
upward from there.
It's the
Huh.
last thing you'll ever see.
I don't see that woman, do I?
Not currently, not on your line of sight.
I've seen this anime.
Can um guys, I'm gonna stop there. I see this light thing, and I don't see her, so I don't know what to do. And I'm gonna hold my action, and if someone comes bad towards me, I'm gonna punch them
Okay.
and
Channeling,
stab.
channeling my inner Klingon. Get out of there.
That's your Klingon?
Yeah, it's from Star Trek 3.
Well, you
Come
know,
on.
Reverend Jim type Klingon. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm
Shadow.
holding.
I'm going to engage my sprint boost.
Okay.
The 5, 10, 15, 20. So, and then 30 gets me on the other side of Kraanan. Hey, look, there's still a druid there.
Yep.
What's she doing?
Uh,
What is this light? Please tell me more.
well, it is a silvery beam of pale light that is shining down in a 5-foot radius with a cylinder that it reaches up to the ceiling.
Pretty.
Cool. What's the druid doing?
Waiting for the next 6 seconds to finish expiring.
Oh, great. Does that mean as a cat he needs to roll some sort of a saving throw to see if he goes running after the light?
No.
I don't think it's small enough.
Not a red pointer. At
But
least.
she's not like trying to run away. She's like doing antagonistic type stuff.
Yes, she's got a ice dagger formed in one hand.
This does not seem to me like she has followed with the throw around the weapons and come out with hands up ask. Final question. What's the internal temperature of the moose?
Depends on which part.
I'm going to... I can
Give
shoot it
that
from here,
for
yeah?
hours.
With his
Just-
dying breath, he says, "Somebody check the moose."
Probably 110 in there, pretty deep.
Yeah.
And
And so
Anyway.
probably another hour or so.
Yeah.
Got a while to go.
Yeah.
I can shoot her, yeah?
yes.
Okay, great. Come
It's
on,
only-
big numbers. Damn it.
Oh.
It's
That
only round
is-
5. That means it's been only cooking an extra 30 seconds.
And then I'm gonna afterburner myself back. 'Cause that was 30 feet, so I can run back to where I was.
I think it.
I fired a warning shot. I think she got the message.
Marten.
I'm going to hold action in case she's stupid enough to come out here, which I don't think she is, but I'm also going to keep an eye on what's going on, if anything, outside, because I don't want to be sneaked up upon or snuck up upon.
Okay. Mika.
So, I'm going to wild shape.
Okay.
Did you just turn into like a dodo bird?
No.
A dodo bird.
An axe beak.
Kind of.
And those are large.
Yeah. They
Okay.
use them for transportation up here, for that matter.
I have a question though.
Mm-hmm.
Can
How
I
do you
fit?
taste?
Can I fit up that hallway?
No.
No.
Yeah. Then I will hold my action to attack if anything comes out.
Hey, Martin, can you lay an egg for breakfast?
No,
Oh.
it doesn't change your gender.
If you had the right kind of egg, he could probably, make it special. But go ahead and pass your turn.
Yeah. Just because I hadn't done it yet. Also, it gives me extra hit points. So
Okay, I mumble something about chicken stuffing, and I take a step here to get a better view on the passage.
Okay.
And I hold my action again to sacred flame anything that comes through.
All right. Viorica.
Okay, I'm going to cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay.
And I think that did it.
It did.
Okay. And then I'm not going to move or anything. I'm going to stay there, and I already used an action, so I can't hold anyone.
All right.
So here goes.
All right.
Might have a standoff here. Ooh. The beam of light is moving.
that's not
Oh
good.
shit! It can move all the way over to me.
Uh-huh. And more.
Can I?
Yep, and more.
Wait,
Bye.
wait. But does that mean I could see Ravison then?
No. Not where you're at currently.
Oh, then how? Then how does she move it?
She doesn't have to
on
see
to
where it
me?
goes. She just has to direct it, and so she's currently directing it in a direction.
Oh crap!
Let's see.
It's possible that the main reason I did the can have an extra sack of hit points.
That number's right. Not correct. Go ahead and make me a Constitution save, if you would, please, while I fix this math.
Can I
Oh,
hero
dear.
point that?
Ouch.
I mean, hero point. Inspiration point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just don't roll a 1.
Still probably fail.
Yeah. Taking one for the team.
Yep.
Well, good news. I rolled pretty crummy.
Well, that's good.
And my temporary hit points helped.
Yeah. I mean, you had 7 hit
It's
points.
still moving.
Jesus. The meat! No, not the meat!
How? Now I'm confused. I don't know how she's.
I thought you had to have a line of sight.
Nope. I
Nope.
checked it several times.
Wow.
Goodbye.
Hey, Private, your strategy sucks.
So, Viorica and Shadow make Constitution saves for me.
Okay.
I'm on the edge of that. Do I need to?
No.
Okay.
Actually, yes, you would, because it passes over you.
Yeah, I figured. All right, Constitution save.
Yep.
Good news. is that's actually a good save for me. But rolling a 2, can I spend an inspiration?
Yes.
That would be great. That would be great. That's better. That's better. Doom, da, doom, doom, doom.
And let's see. And then Marten. And then it's going to end. It's going to stop on the other side of you. So it's not right on top of you, because that's enough. Marten, if you could make a save too.
Oh, I'll use an inspiration point and re-roll that.
Sure.
Should have stopped on the 16 there, but oh well. C'est la vie.
All right. So
And
all
it
of
was at
you
this point in the
who had to make the roll take 4.
so we all saved.
Yes.
It was at this point in the night that the DM went for some light turtle party killing.
Bah. That was nothing.
It's but a flesh wound. Could have been a lot worse.
It could have been, but it was a decent pun.
I mean, I could have gone.
Can you reposition the bonfire that's cooking the meat not on me?
How about just deleting it for now?
How do I apply the damage?
Just go to your main sheet, and then click on where it says wound WND, and then put that amount.
I just took it off temporary hit points.
Yeah, that's what I did too.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. So actually, minus from the temporary hit points, I'm down to 3 extra temporary hit points. So that's fine. But I didn't actually track the ones from earlier. Oh man, this is all kinds of weird. So the ones from earlier, I took. For whatever reason, I thought it was auto applied. That's on me.
let's see. Da.
Oh, she's starting to come out.
I took 12 and 12.
All right. Check. It's what kind of thing that was. Okay. Suzza.
Okay, I'm gonna do a 2-part thing here. I'm going to use my face step to teleport 30 feet. It says 30 feet to a spot you can see.
Mhm.
So can you move me? I'm not sure really what I can actually see, but basically I want to go up to Kraanan, and then I'm gonna pop past him with my regular movement.
Okay.
How far would I go until I can see her?
You'll be able to see her as you pass Kraanan. So that's a bonus action to the teleporting, and then your move.
Yeah, the face bonus action.
Yep.
So I move 10 feet.
Yep.
And then my action will be to. Well, actually, I didn't mean to roll that, but I guess I
Okay.
did.
There we go.
I was trying to decide if I'm just going to run up and stab at her. But then I couldn't back up. Okay, I'll just go with it since I hit.
Yeah.
That was 10 feet, so.
Concentration check.
Just a second. No,
Uh,
she has to make a concentration check because she took damage.
oh, okay.
You know, so she doesn't drag the moonbeam back and across you guys again.
Yeah.
Oops.
She saved, but not by much.
Okay, and then I will stay right there.
Probably. Kraanan. Nen.
Then, yeah. Damn it, woman. We told you to surrender. Now I'm going to have to punch you and stab you. And here goes a short sword. Oh. And a kick. Oh, that's damage. I didn't mean to do that. Hold on, let me see if I hit first.
Well, you did.
I hit.
So that works out.
Excellent. And a concentration check.
Nope. Good news.
And,
this goes out.
oh, sweet. Guys, I need help. And then I'm done.
Shadow.
All right, I'm gonna move up. Probably to there-ish.
Okay.
And since using sharpshooter to get extra damage is failing miserably with my crappy rolling, I'm gonna roll without it, which ensures that I'll roll really high.
No, it means you're just going to roll a 1.
No.
You hit? Yeah,
Actually probably made a difference.
it did. I mean, that -5 to hit is just brutal. Really
Hey,
is.
but the plus 10 of damage is great.
Well, yeah, but you have to hit first.
Sure.
That's the hard part. That's 0 DPS if you can never hit.
It's true. And I really need some bonus actions. That'll be it for me.
Yeah, I can't get in close enough to do anything, so I'm just gonna hang out here, ready in action if she actually manages to come out, which again I doubt, but still.
Did you get that, McCoy?
Did I get the Fey ancestry?
No, the message I sent you.
Did you send it in Discord?
Nope.
Then no.
Okay.
I got turn Fey ancestry thing.
And above that?
Oh. On top of your... Yeah, so it wasn't showing the temporary hit points from the axe beak, which is why I put it on there.
Yep. It's
Does that
there.
make sense?
Yeah.
It is?
Yes.
Okay. Because it wasn't showing on the combat tracker and it wasn't...
Yeah, it just changes your HP until it dies. And then it switches to your old HP.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Okay.
Just put the... But that said, yeah. All right. I'm going to... Yeah. Let's play as I have been to the end. I'm going to drop the axe beak form.
Okay.
So which one do I click on? The reapply token?
Actually, let me this should do it. There you go.
Okay, cool. Now I can't see anything. Oh, no, I can. I just had to click on me.
There we go. And that's the critically awesome one-click druid, by the way, everybody. That's how that works.
$30. Yeah. Oh, I can see her. She moved up. I didn't realize she had moved up. Cool. Well, in that case, I'm going to drumroll, everyone.
Fire!
Bonfire! So, yeah. Hi.
Well, she failed it, so do some fire damage.
4 points of fire damage. And yeah, that's my action.
All right. Pass your turn. Sergeant?
Sarge. Private.
Might have stepped AFK.
Sorry,
It's okay.
I was muted. Since those fools ran up into the hall again, I'm gonna walk over here by Viorica and cast a heal on it,
Thank you.
and that'll be my last heal for the day. And I got one movement left. I'm gonna go here, and I'm done.
All right. Viorica.
Okay. I want to walk. I want to go into the tunnel, and if I can see her, I want to be able to cast Firebolt at her. So, oh, I can't cast through that many people.
You can. You'll just be at disadvantage.
Is that as far as I can go?
Yeah, because otherwise you end up in somebody's space.
Okay, so then I just click the disadvantage button?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Disadvantage.
Hits anyway.
Oh, hits anyway. Yes.
Six points of damage.
And my
She's
turn
not
is done.
pleased with all the fire situation. Okay, so instead of her turn, we're a little over. So we're going to pick this back up next time. Thanks everyone for coming by. This was Rime of the Frostmaiden, sponsored by Fantasy Grounds, and you can check out Fantasy Grounds at fantasygrounds.com, and you can get one of the free demo versions if you want. I'm going to start with outros for everybody, starting with Shadow in the Woods.
This is Shadow in the Trees, played by Patrick from DDOcast. You can check out our weekly news and discussion podcast and a little bit more at ddocast.com. And we should have DDoCast Splat will be coming back in a couple of weeks as well.
Okay, Sergeant Woozle.
This is Evilbeeker. I'm also a D&D night judge. You can check out my D&D night at the last Sunday of every month. I also run a Waterdeep Dungeon of the Mad Mage game. Look for that on Friday nights sometime coming in January.
Okay, Suzza.
This is Lynn. I also play in Patrick's game that he's running on DDO night, which is the next one is when?
Next week.
Next week. Okay.
It's Oracle of War.
And hopefully soon, if Alex's computer cooperates, we'll be starting back up with DDO Sunday with Alex and Lynn. And you can check us out at eldritchentertainment.com.
And Mika.
Hi, I'm Jeremiah McCoy. I'm a game designer, among other things, You can check out my stuff at jeremiahmccoy.com. Tech More on Twitter. Basics of the Game here on Twitch and on TikTok, where I talk mainly about D&D stuff.
Okay, Marten.
Yeah, this is Comic Relief here. I don't have anything else going right now, so it'll just be monthly so far with Rime the Frostmaiden with Gruubii here as DM, and looking forward to progressing.
Okay, Kraanan.
Yeah, nothing special. Playing a couple D&D games here, streams, and that's about it.
All right, and Viorica.
The only thing I have to say tonight is thanks for watching, everybody.
Night.
Thanks, everyone. I appreciate it. And look, we'll be back next month for the conclusion of this combat and whatever comes next. And we'll see you then. And again, you can check us out at theamethystdragonfly.com, eldritchentertainment.com, DDO.com for Dungeons & Dragons Online, and fancygrounds.com for Fancy Grounds.